The following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Previously on X-Men.
I don't know why you're doing this to me. I ain't done nothing. You had sex with Willa Maston. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She's 18 and legal. She's retarded.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Shit.
Clarence is gonna.
Shit as far as shit. I took a shit, partner. And it's your people up in my shit. Shit, partner. You should be paying me a fee. Shit.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Terry the Black. Got me a sound. They have a soundboard just now uploading this stuff. Shout out to everybody coming up. Today is September 24th. Shout out to, I think this is Libra time now. Shout out to Libras. You know what I'm saying? This is Nerdish episode 21. Damn, I done did 21 of these hoes. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's what's up. So we got more Charlie Kirk stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly on the Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel went live. Not live. We went live. Okay, I sound like a YouTuber. Nah, he came back on air last night. Gonna go through there his so-called apology for whatever you want. I mean, if you know, y'all, I let y'all, you know what I'm saying, let the judgment be out on that, you know what I'm saying, and got some, man, I've been on that Terminal List Dark Wolf. I'm gonna talk about that, man. Like, the last episode is tonight, and I believe Marvel Zombies just came on tonight, so I'll be watching that too. After this show, I'll be watching that. Got some, it's a trailer that. About 2 trailers came out within the last 2 days. So I'm going to go through that, and that's about it. Going to probably be short and sweet, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Well, Boogie. I got me a little bells and whistles, you know what I'm saying? Got me little bells and whistles over like that. A little something like that, you know what I mean? So, man, I don't know, man. You know what? Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Let me go on and share my screen. I just noticed I didn't share my screen. What up, thumbnail lady? What up, everybody? All right. So, let me drop the link for anybody want to come up and commentate with your boy. You know what I mean? You know, let's see. What up? I changed it. Chrono changed the way that the paste thing looked. All right. So this is what happened last night. If y'all been living on a rock, right, and been, you know, plugged, y'all turn your phones off, turn everything off, and y'all just now seeing this stream. This is what pretty much went down. Jimmy Kimmel said something, I want to say Monday of last week, after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. He made some jokes about you know, the whole you know what? We could go through the joke thing real quick. Hold up. We go through the joke right here. Let me go and do that and do this. So this is the joke that's in question.
We had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. Okay. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the joke in question. This got a lot of criticism. If y'all don't know how the local affiliates work, a lot of local affiliates are either they're not used to be mom and pop shops where like a family owned a local affiliate for a news station or like that gets like ABC or whatnot. But now it's more corporatized a little bit. So you have major like conglomerates like Nexstar, Sinclair Media, stuff like that, where they will own probably like 50 to 100 stations of pop or whatnot. So this is similar to what happened to Bill Maher. Now he made that joke. It was like probably I think that Monday after Charlie passed away. Passed away. He had got assassinated, and a lot of people weren't happy about it. So did. Sinclair Media and Nexstar both said they're gonna drop his show in order to like have like a local news, more local news specials and everything. And then eventually Disney suspended Jimmy Kimmel. So hold on, this temple thing. Yeah, I got it right. So now it's been like a whole week. And they announced that he was coming. Disney was going to bring him back. I think Sunday night announced that he's going to bring him back Tuesday. And this is his monologue. He had like a 30-minute monologue, but this is like the tidbits from that's getting most stuff. So before I go on, there's been a lot of people saying that the Trump administration orchestrated this suspension and firing or whatever. Start threatening to use the FCC to take away NBC's license and everything like that. But it's a lot going on behind the scenes. Really, it's a lot going on behind the scenes. But we get to that after this. But this is his response from coming back Tuesday night, last night.
I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human. And that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it, and I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make, but I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear, or maybe both. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why you're upset. If the situation was reversed, there's a good chance I'd have felt the same way. I have many friends and family members on the other side who I love and remain close to, even though we don't agree on politics at all. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't. Ever. And also selfishly.
That's one part of it. I gotta find the other one. I thought it was more to that. Hold up. Let me go back to Jimmy Kimmel. Let's see. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna.
Like me, if you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it, and I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make, but I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear, or maybe both. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why you're upset. If the situation was reversed, there's a good chance I'd have felt the same way. I have many friends and family members on the.
All right, here's my problem with that statement. I'll let it finish, but here's my problem with that statement, right? Whenever you say, if I make you feel a certain way about the way I said this, the way I said that, typically people don't find that as an actual apology. Even though, look, I'm going to give him grace. Maybe he got caught up. Like, you have to understand, man, when you get too political, you get real too political, and you have to have a got you have to have this. Like, sometimes it's time for grace. You know what I mean? It's time for maybe that joke wouldn't hit. And he's so political that he probably feel like he shouldn't give no grace to the other side. So he had to make that joke. Like it was like, yeah, what there? Y'all blaming us, so I gotta attack back. Yeah, I gotta react. Gotta react. And maybe sometimes like you gotta. The best action is inaction. You know. Maybe that's. I'm just a dude on YouTube saying something crazy, but you know, hey, grace is one thing. I'm not gonna go hard on him. Like a lot of people now going hard on him, saying that he's an actor, he's fake crying, all this stuff. I seen him cry over a lot of stuff, and I'm just not gonna go that route. He probably did have a lot of issues this week because like he was pretty much the limelight the whole situation, you know, and he probably did get a lot of everything's heated right now. He probably did get some calls from people that, you know, he wasn't expecting. It might have been some issues like that because, like, here's the thing. I'm going to prove this, too. He's been, like, one of the ones that's been, like, congratulating other folks losing their jobs and everything. So this week, it might be a lot of comeuppance with a lot of people who felt like, hey, you weren't supporting us. I'm going to get to a story about the whole free speech and corporations and stuff. What actually a violation of free speech actually look like is in I don't think personally just because Bill Maher happened. If y'all don't remember what happened to Bill Maher on Politically Incorrect, he said an off-color joke during 9/11. And the FCC came and got hit, forced him pretty much ABC. I ain't gonna say FCC. No, don't misquote me. ABC it was a big revolt with all same scenario with all like the mom and pops back then. This is 2001. It's a little bit different. So a lot of mom and pops said, "Hey, we're gonna drop this show because we getting all these calls and whatnot and everything." Because mom and pop got to answer to the community. They're not answering to like they pretty much probably have local ad affiliates or whatever. So they ask, they had to go probably door to door to go sell business to business, sell ad buys and everything in a lot of cases. Shout out Westway Ford. That's what they used to get. We see that all the time on Channel 8 back in the day. But anyway, that's a little different because now if all the mom and pops start telling ABC, hey, we dropping this show, we don't want to air it no more. ABC did it, and they're gonna do the suspension thing because that's their money revenue. So similar thing just happened to Jimmy Kimmel. The only thing different is there's no mom and pop really, and these are corporate entities, the Sinclair Media and Nexstar, I believe. They's corporations. So it's a little bit different because one can argue, well, these folks donated a whole bunch of money to the Trump thing, so they buddy and all that stuff. You could say that, but then again, like, what do you say about when ABC got rid of Roseanne Barr for a joke? You know what I mean? And not even like it was one situation she didn't even know the chick was like half black. She didn't know that. She thought she was like Iranian or something like that. I forgot the lady name. And she said some like playing an egg joke or something. It was a bad joke, but like if she didn't know she was black, I mean, that's when you like, but like, then if you want to be like, hey, it is what it is, I'm like, all right, you can have that. But then you can't sit up and say free speech on Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, it's not about everybody want to say things when it's about who they like, the game.
The other side, who I love and remain close to, even though we don't agree on politics at all. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't.
All right. He's dead wrong on that. Because from all evidence been shown, now I'm not going to sit up and say everything that's been shown is all the evidence, but is everything. But from the evidence that's been shown, from the whole spin cases and all that stuff, you take everything with a grain of salt right now, because everything, we still don't know what's going on, what really went down in Vegas in some cases, like with the shooter there, and like it's a lot of stuff been crazy with the feds getting, it's a lot of stuff going on with that. So with that being said, with that evidence they have and they presented shows that he felt some type of way about Charlie Kirk belief when he talking about the LGBT alphabet situation, and you can't sit up and say he didn't have no political leanings when that's more gonna be on the left than the right in that situation,
It ever. And also selfishly, I am a person who gets a lot of threats. I get many ugly and scary threats against my life, my wife, my kids, my coworkers, because of what I choose to say. And I know those threats don't come from the kind of people on the right who I know and love. So that's what I wanted to say on that subject. But I don't want to make this about me and I know this is what people say when they make things about them, but I really don't. This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this.
Yeah. And honestly, I'll give him grace. I'm not Jimmy Kimmel. He laughed at a lot of people losing their jobs. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me see if I got that up. Let's see. I'll find that real quick. All the times he laughed at Let's see. Let's see. All right, got that. Man, what? Oh. Let's see that. Go. Oh shit. Let me share this. So this when Roseanne got canceled.
One more thing while we're on the subject of terrible things posted online. The biggest story of the day today was Roseanne. Roseanne, you're not going to believe this, but she tweeted something outrageous. I know. Yeah, right. The president did it too. It's crazy. Anyway, ABC decided to cancel their highest rated show, Roseanne, following a tweet in which Roseanne compared an African-American woman, a former advisor to President Obama, to an ape, which did not sit well with ABC management or anyone with a brain, really. So they announced that this first season of the show is also its last, which is a huge blow to business. I mean, we don't have much on this network. We're hoping the NBA Finals goes 11 games this year.
Good joke.
Still airing
That's a good
America's
joke.
Funniest Home Videos, okay? Roseanne was very bigly hit for ABC, and we needed it. But I say, why just listen, hear me out. Just because Roseanne is gone doesn't mean the whole show has to go. The show must go on. That's what we say in show business. And with that said, I have an idea that I think makes this work for everyone.
America's favorite working class family is back. With all the cast members you love.
Hey, Dan. Mr. Connor, hi. How are you doing?
Coming to ABC this fall.
Yeah, that job, turns out it fell through.
Dan.
You know what's crazy? That's basically what the show ended up becoming. But yeah. And yeah, what she said, like that was just messed up in general. I mean, it was messed up on the fact that, oh yeah, and she explained it too. Like she was heavily on Ambien or some shit. So yeah, that was man, that whole scenario was fucked up altogether. And yeah, this is why like Twitter was getting people in trouble back then too. Like if you like, that's back when Kevin Hart. Shout out to you, Phoenix. That's back when Kevin Hart got canceled from the Oscars because he had jokes on Twitter. Like literally, Kevin Hart and Cat Williams a little bit earlier, but Kevin Hart basically made his career of using social media, leveraging social media. I remember the days when like I talked about this before about the old Tiny Chat days where like Black Twitter were all going to Tiny Chat to like Mr. C. Man, Mr. C. Yeah, they used to have hip hop nights on Mr. C like Thursday nights. You know, DJ Mr. C, the DJ, oddly enough, with Bad Boy. But like that's when like I met a lot of people out there. Like I started getting like inside knowledge on the Dallas hip hop scene, back then, because everybody from Dallas was up on that bitch, and yeah, it was crazy. That was good old days. But Jimmy Kimmel's back. Yeah, the ratings, I think it was like 6.4 million households watched that. Who got to watch it? Because like what y'all don't know. Like even when let's say you got a ABC affiliate, right? I didn't know this. And this is new. This was news to me when I found this out. the local affiliates run the streaming for like ABC or whatever, like ABC, NBC, Fox, and all that. They if they like over the air, anybody that's running the over the air in your local affiliates or whatever, they run the streaming too. So even if your local station wasn't running it, you couldn't even watch the stream either. You had to like VPN that shit. So that's crazy. I didn't know that because damn, that hurts. If you get canceled off network TV, you are canceled. Like you can't even get the they were barring like the YouTube feed on it, like the YouTube ABC YouTube feed. They were barring those. So yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that the affiliates got that much power over ABC and them. So like 6.3 million, I think household. Well, the ratings was that, and that was only like in. Let me look at the map. Let me see if they got a map together. Let's see if they got a map. Oh shit. That's New York Times. A little bit Reuters. Let's see, they got. Let me look at. I know what to do. Next start. I think I got a good. Let me see if they got a heat map. No, I don't want to pay for your. Man. Did I miss something? Hold up. Texas. They had a map. All right, they had a map. Somebody had. There you go, map. Nope. Don't need that. So let's see. Why they make it so goddamn hard to see this damn map? Google, come on now. All right, here we go. This is Axios. All right, found it. So reverse coast and said it went. So this got the whole thing. I already broke this down. So oh damn, New Orleans didn't even have it. Yeah. I thought it was more. I thought that. I didn't even watch it last night. I forgot it came on. I was so under the weather last night, man. Allergies and stuff. I went to bed early. So yeah, yeah. I went and opted to watch the clips. But yeah, it was a significant amount of the country. Not everybody, not all the metropolitan areas. I thought it was gonna be more. I thought it was gonna be more than that, but hey, and which is crazy. What's crazy about this, right? So, there was people talking about canceling Disney Plus about over this. Then you had a situation that happened in Sacramento where somebody, this older man, like 64 years old, Hispanic dude, man, shot at the Sacramento ABC affiliate, and they're not even on. They're not even on. That's a mom and pop shop probably. They're not even on this map. And that dude's about to take. He's about to get like, man, he's getting some Fed charges on him. Like the FBI came and soak him up. So man, it's getting crazy out here, y'all, for real. Like it was just a situation that happened in Dallas where somebody try to play, took some shots at the ICE facility, man. And if y'all don't know, like that's a movie. Somebody one of the critics I watch, I watch his shows and stuff. He already watched. It's called One Battle After Another, or something like that, with Leo DiCaprio and I want to say Zoe Kravitz is in it, and what was it, Del Toro? Yeah, I think Del Toro's in it too. Yeah, One Battle After Another. Here we go. I'll be in. Yeah, Benicia. Your daughter cousin. What the hell? Oh my thumb, that you can't just drop that on me right now, man. That's messed up. I'm sorry. Hey, prayers out to them, man. That's crazy. Yeah, hey, that's crazy. It's a lot going on. All right, so yeah, it's a lot going on. So this is the crazy thing. This movie might be a good. I heard it might be a good movie, but the time in this movie is so bad right now. So let me tell you the premise of this. This movie, man, that don't know. You just threw me off right there, man. Hold up. So this movie is basically like going through the whole. This is Antifa. This is pretty much legitimate Antifa going against ICE in this movie in the first part. From what they explained to me, like I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch this movie tomorrow. I probably won't have to go watch this movie tomorrow because I think this is probably going to be the talking point of the weekend. It's gonna be the crazy talking point because yeah. So you got DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, Del Toro, Tiana Taylor in there. Okay, I didn't know that. Wood Harris in there. All right. Okay, it's an all-star cast. Okay, let's see who else. That's a pretty good lineup. I don't know who Alana Haim is, but Elena Haim is, but like Wood Harris and Sean Penn. So Sean Penn, yeah, this they're getting good reviews. Man, oh yeah, by the way, you remember that movie Him? That's getting shitted on, boy. They talk, I don't know. Man, I heard bad things about that movie. But the dude who made this, Paul Thomas Anderson, he made Boogie Nights. So that might but the bad thing about this really is, oh, she was okay. Yeah, this might be the worst time for this movie because of like what's going on with with ICE and everything, and people random acts of situations, you know. But matter of fact, let's see if I can do. So basically, this is Antifa the movie. From what I've been, from a trusted source, I got this basically what it is, and this might be bad timing for this. Speaking of, I think I did about a couple of weeks ago. I want to say 3 weeks ago. I did a trailer review of the show called The Savant. That's gonna be on Apple TV. And yeah, matter of fact, let me see if I can find that story before. Let's see. Let's see, New York Times, Variety. I do Variety. Let's see. I don't got time for that. Deadline. Okay. Let me go here. That website don't want to work right now. Oh shit, hold up. It does look entertaining. What the? Yeah, I gotta find another website. They just postponed that TV show. There you go. So basically, if you remember, I showed that trailer. It's basically Jessica Chastain's character. I don't want to see nothing. She is a FBI. I want to say like probably like FBI NSA type. And she's trying to find extremists. It's based off a true story, but like they kind of went more of the made like a TV show, like she going after everybody. So apparently, word on the street, they postponed this because they had a character that supposed to resemble Charlie Kirk, and his whole message and everything, him going to college campuses, the whole nine, and no, I'm not doing that. Deadlines, god damn. So yeah, they postponed it because like it was too on the head, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know if they even bring this out. Be real with you, they might mess around and sell this off if I'm not gonna sit here and predict that, but I mean like they spent a lot of money on this show too. We appreciate your understanding and look forward to releasing a future date. The streamer will not elaborate on the reasons for the last minute change, but the Savant subject matter is believed to be behind it. With the storyline about preventing extremist attacks and some of the imagery considered possibly triggering following the September 10th assassination of right-wing political activist Charlie Kirk. The series includes a sniper in action in the bombing of a government building, among other acts of violence. There has been more unrest in the U.S. lately, including the shooting to the ABC affiliate. I talked about that earlier. We're on the verge. Hold on. Let's see. That's from that. We're on the verge of serious violence, Chastain character say in the trailer, invoking a potential attack on the scope of 9/11. The cast includes Cole Dolman, Jordana Spiro, Trinity Lee, Shirley, Toussaint Francois Batiste, good acting, and guest star Pablo Schreiber. James Badge Dale appears in a major recurring role. Chastain and Kelly Carmichael executive produced through the Farmers Freckle Films banner alongside Alan Paul, Melissa James Gibson, and Matthew Heineman, who also directs. David Levine, Gary Kimball serve as executive producers for Anonymous Content. Stanley serves as consultant. Oh, they just break down the whole goddamn staff. So yeah, they postponed that, that's bad news. We probably see this about the 5-6 months. So since we're talking about TV stuff, this is my thumbnail was showing. I've been since the Cowboys won, all of a sudden not play defense. You know, that's more. I'll talk about that on another day. But I went on and binge watched the Terminalist Dark Wolf. And the last episode just came out tonight. This is the only thing I need to watch from there. But like overall, let me put some context on this. I rock with Jack Carr. Jack Carr right now is one of my favorite new authors. If you don't know who Jack Carr is, he's been on Rogan a whole bunch of times. Former Navy SEAL, got out and he started writing. He wrote the Terminalist. So all the Terminalist got like, I want to say, hold up, don't have me lying. I think like 6 books. Let me see. I got on Audible. Matter of fact, I ain't. Yeah. Let's see. I have a lot of books. Yeah, he got a lot. In fact, I got to type this in. Let's see, Terminalist books. Yeah, that Beirut book was really good. I'm getting that. Yeah, I figured he got 7 books, but this book just came out. Cry Havoc is about his dad and everything. Tom Reed's dad. That's Chris Pratt's character. Very good, great book. Definitely, if y'all into spy novels, definitely buy. But yeah, I highly like. Taylor Kitsch is the main character. He was in the first season of Terminalist. You'll see the whole cast here. Here we go.
I'm Dar Salim.
I'm Shiraz Tarfati.
And I'm Robert Wisdom.
And this is Who Said That?
All right, let's find out.
That's the beauty of the game. Even a pawn can take a king.
I remember that big room, and they're playing chess, and yeah, there's a. Oh.
That's the beauty of the game. Even a pawn can take a king.
No, thank you. I prefer the adult size cigars.
Rafe.
Yeah, of course you would.
Oh, well, thank you. I prefer the adult-sized cigars.
Sometimes all you can do is play your part.
Do I guess?
Ik think that's Ben. Ben.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah, it is Ben.
Sometimes all you can do is play your.
Okay, I thought they. Let me go and see if they actually got. All right, this is the trailer. Yeah, it's great. It's a good show, man. I went all the way, like right now. After I get done with this, I'll be that's why I'm gonna be watching the last episode. Then I believe Alien Earth last episode was last night too, and I'm just gonna binge watch that one good old time. I'm hearing mixed reviews. I just wanted to watch it for myself. Marvel, I believe Marvel Zombies just came out tonight too, and something else. Oh yeah, here's a trailer. Here's the trailer. And hold up. Where my stuff at? All right. Halloween is just around the corner, right? And there's a lot of good Halloween movies coming out. There's a new a prequel to It, which if you remember, if you ever read It, you know it's not necessarily but you get my point. Pennywise been around for a long time, so it's a prequel to the It movie called Welcome to Derry or something like that. Let's see, make sure I got it right. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's an HBO show. So, man, here we go. By the way, if you don't know who Ed Gein is, he is the inspiration for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right, I believe. Last time I checked, I believe that's he is the inspiration. Let me make sure. Yep. Ed Gein was the inspiration for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So here we go.
There's something real dark about you, Eddie Gein.
Eddie, you're a mess. Only a mother could love you.
When I look back upon my life, it's always with a sense of shame.
Wow, that's weird.
I've always been the one to blame for everything I long to do. No matter when or where or who.
Is this okay?
All right. I don't want to go too hard on this because I've seen this trailer. It's graphic as hell. It's graphic as hell. So this is based off a true story. This is based off a true story. Ed Gein actually lived. Like, man, hey, that was a real life Jason for real. Yeah, this one creepy. I shared a link on in the bio, the description. Yeah, I don't want to go hard on that one, man. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, Ed Gein is a, and I haven't watched this trailer. I haven't watched this trailer. I don't have to edit this one out because yeah. This is Shawshank. That's dope. Cause Shawshank was a Stephen King movie too. I love scary movies. I don't know if that's a hold on. Is my music on? Yeah, I love scary movies. So if y'all remember on the oh, that shit loud as hell. Matter of fact, let me drop the link. I could drop the link now. I thought I did, but hey. I didn't mean do that. Let me all right. Let's see. So enough of that, man. I'm definitely watching it. Man, I might rewatch I ain't gonna watch the original one, man, but like the movie, the 2-part movie. Before I watch that, man, I remember watching it with my kinfolk. Like clowns never scared me. The one that scared me the most is just because my mama had to buy me a my buddy doll. I never asked for it. Everybody had one, so I had to get one. Yeah, couldn't do the Chucky. I ain't gonna lie. When I'm growing up, couldn't do the Chucky. Now Chucky, it's funny to me now, but like back then, yeah. So I know we were talking about Jimmy Kimmel earlier today, and everybody talking about free speech this, free speech that. Okay, here we go. This is something that actually happened. That administration actually put pressure on YouTube to do some things against creators. People lost their livelihood off YouTube off of this. So here we go.
About censorship and the censorship industrial complex, Babylon Bee CEO Seth Dillon, he joins us now. So Seth, great to have you. Nice to see you. Tell me about your personal experience with Alphabet and YouTube shutting down the Bee.
Well, first, I just have to laugh at the comment about how they care about conservative voices. Really? Like, I was smiling and laughing before you brought me on. Well, the Bee has faced censorship from a number of platforms, usually over the issue of misinformation, but then it transitioned into something with hate speech, jokes that you're not supposed to tell. My biggest concern with what was happening was the fact that this was the Biden administration that through back channels was pressuring these platforms. It's one thing if the platforms themselves take down content they don't like based on their own terms of service. We can have a whole discussion.
If y'all didn't hear that correctly, the Biden administration told YouTube to get rid of these YouTube channels. And what's crazy, a lot of people I was following, like computer guys and stuff, that was they start questioning like what's going on in 2020 and stuff. They all came back to YouTube, like Dave Cullen came back. There's a couple more, like a couple gaming channels came back. So Hey, it's crazy out here.
Discussion about whether or not they should have the right to do that, whether or not these large scale platforms for public discourse should be free for open discourse without them having the kind of control over our speech that they have. We can have that debate, but there is no debate when it comes to government coercion through the back door. They can't constitutionally do that through third parties. It's as if the government is censoring you themselves when they do that. So this was a First Amendment issue, and I don't think that it's enough for YouTube to just put people back on after all these years of losing all that revenue and all that reach. Now, I mean, is COVID-19 even a topic we need to be debating? We needed to be debating it at the time.
Yeah.
Because we know what's going to happen if and when a Democrat's back.
So, what was going on to even get people to come back and everything, get them all reinstated? Apparently, the DOJ was going after Google based on if there was considered a monopoly or not, because of like Chrome and YouTube and like some of the AI stuff they got going on, the phone stuff. So they were getting challenged on that end. So me speculating. I bet you that this was like a through line to get them to lay off on the other bigger things, like especially the AI situation. Like that's the big thing. That's a big thing that Google really want to like keep safeguarded or whatnot, right? So, and this is me speculating on that. It might have been a deal made, because that's the best thing for YouTube right now is to get whatever they got going on with like the algorithm and everything, get that situated and get more people, more of those creators that went to other platforms, get them back and get them get people watching the content again, get kind of back, because like right now they inundated with like AI channels and everything. So I think this was an olive branch to both kind of combat that and to fight off the legal ramifications. However, we might see lawsuits out of this, man, because like if it wasn't for Rumble, and honestly, that's true, I think they helped with deplatforming Parler too. Like so this could eventually become way bigger than just this situation. Like they legit took down another competitor, just like a Twitter competitor, because of reasons. Because like just like how Amazon got like their web services, Google got their web services too. Same with I don't think Apple does. Apple does the App Stores pretty much will be that. Like they got so much. Android and Google got the Google Play thing. So like, so yeah, like this could be eventually way bigger. Just this little bit, because like it's one thing like banning people from your platform, right? One way or the other, like that's still their platform. But when you actively went, and one could argue that was a coordinated situation, because Parler was actually X before X, which give if you like X, you like you don't. That's beside the point. But like it was trying to be a competitor towards Twitter. Eventually could have been a YouTube competitor or whatever. Which honestly, not true. We want competition, because competition make situations better, as in like the UI and everything like that. Like I've noticed things even with YouTube, because of YouTube UI is way better. UI like overlays and all that stuff is way better than like not Parler, by Rumble, because like the ease of it, like Rumble you got to still do like stream keys and this and that. YouTube is pretty much plug and play, but Rumble, you don't have that much of the censorship situation going on. So them doing this and them laying off of a lot of stuff they were censoring. I'm talking about Alphabet was censoring, right? This kind of put Rumble in a tight spot. So it's gonna be interesting the next couple. I want to say next couple years. I'm not gonna say months because I think the whole YouTube streaming space is about to change dramatically from a lot of aspects.
In the White House, they're going to do it again, and there's nothing stopping them. I mean, they're falling on their knees now, but because they're worried about regulation coming out of the Trump administration. They haven't said that, but we all know that's the fact. And there was a lawsuit that was brought about the COVID-related. It was really about the COVID-related censorship. With the collusion between the Biden administration and the big tech companies. I call them like the horsemen of the...
By the way, I think tomorrow, I want to say tomorrow is when all the big tech folks was come into Congress, testify at Congress, right? So that's going to be interesting. Because of Reddit, Discord, and possibly, I don't know about YouTube, but I know Twitch is a part of it because of what Hassan was doing. So hey, it's gonna get interesting. We might get some act right all across the board,
Apocalypse, and the Supreme Court would not render a decision on it said that the plaintiffs did not have standing. One of whom was Dr. Jay Bhattacharya. So they just kind of dropped it and wiped their hands of it and never kind of wrote an opinion on it.
Well, where's the accountability? That's what I wonder, because this was a constitutional violation if you had the government involved, and clearly the government was involved, and YouTube has admitted that. Zuckerberg admitted that he was facing pressure as well from the administration. So the censorship was heavy-handed.
Zuckerberg admitted that on Joe Rogan, and he totally changed, as in his whole he doing jiu-jitsu and working out and everything. He's totally different person. All right, I got y'all. Bam. Bam. What up?
I'm just here so I don't get fined. What's up?
What's up?
Salute, bro.
All right.
Rough Phoenix.
Hey, flashlight.
What up, forehead? What up, forehead?
Yeah. So we were talking. I was showing this video about Google reinstating people that was banned from 2020.
Yeah, I heard that rumor back in the day, but nobody covered it. And I couldn't find anything on it then. I'm not sure why.
So right now, this actually happened. It's on Fox and stuff, and I've seen the DOJ document on it. It's been all over X. So it's legit.
Right, I just want to say this is fascism. This is authoritarianism. This is just Hitler on steroids. What kind of bullshit is this to censor all of our speech?
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, and Jimmy Kimmel gets suspended for a week, and everybody about to act a fool over that shit.
They did say suspended, and everybody started blaming Trump. Oh, Trump did that. Maybe that was because he actually said something that the sponsors was gonna pull out on because they just seen the backlash coming. It had nothing to do with Trump. They blamed Trump for breathing, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they needed an excuse due to Jimmy Kimmel's ratings going down, the same as Colbert. They costing the station millions of dollars and not bringing in what they're costing.
Look at Phoenix, man, being smart. I ain't have to tell you. You hear that?
I got a brain.
I know. Man. Look at big brain on Phoenix. Right. I didn't get that drop from Pulp Fiction. Look at the big brain on Brad.
Lord, yeah, but people would just like to do the lazy shit. Say, "Oh, it's Trump." That's so fucking lazy.
Yep. I got gunshots too, man. You hear me, Phoenix? I got gunshots too for when you go.
Jesus.
Yeah, bam, like that. like that. Yeah, like that. So we in there. Oh, what's going on, Boogie? What she say?
Yeah, all you
Congratulations.
need is new toys. Oh, his channel is doing numbers over there.
Oh, okay. Bet.
What's up? What's up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you doing?
appreciate it. Thank you.
You doing straight up
Yeah,
video?
we did.
Brainwashing the masses now. Yay.
Oh man. Nah, I'm not doing videos. I'm doing lives, bro. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it from YouTube. I'm using my hashtags. I'm using my thumbnails. You know, the headers. You know, the descriptions and all of that. It's working for me, man. We did 138K the other day.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So you no more stream. You're just going straight OBS or something like that.
Yeah, OBS into YouTube, Atom TV.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Vertical Live.
Yeah, I need.
He be on his way to work. He be sitting up in his car like Derek Jackson.
Oh shit! This nigga said that.
I don't trust Negroes telling me anything from their car no more. I'm scarred.
Man.
I need y'all to stand outside or something. I need a new venue.
If I could, I would, you know, but it seems like when I'm playing the videos straight from the computer, you know, it's easier on the eyes. I think it's all about you know, making it comfortable for people to view whatever you're talking about. So like even, you know, bringing up topics, bringing up videos and stuff like that in a manner where it's not moving, it's not shifting, you're not, you know, yelling or whatever like that. But it's working for me. I ain't gonna lie. We did. I'm not bragging or nothing like that, but I'm definitely proud of how I've been moving. So
absolutely.
Oh,
and getting away from the BS as much as possible.
Most definitely.
Got another trailer. If this
Wolverine dropping?
Yeah.
Been fighting. Well, can remember.
Okay.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
Oh man, okay.
How far I run.
That's that's a Mega Red.
That's always waiting. Just not for me.
Oh, Mystique.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
So I like the Morocco. That look badass. Bam.
It does. It does. All right, now.
You don't know how. Hey, this worth some money. I'm big Wolverine fan. This one worth some money too. That's Matt McFarlane. Yeah, I've been organizing some of my collectors, but like, yeah, that look. I think that just dropped today. Yeah, 3 hours ago.
That's what's up.
All right, sorry to interrupt y'all, man. I just saw that like, oh shit, it's a new trailer. see if I got anything else.
All right, big ass kid. Mm-hmm.
So so Boogie, you just doing the verticals and everything. Like you say, you're doing by your car and everything, right?
Nah, I'm doing it off OBS, but I'm basically doing it, through Atom TV. I think that's what it's called. That's the vertical live stream.
Atom TV. Let me look that up.
Yeah, Atom vertical, and it's basically coming straight from YouTube. And YouTube basically has already, I went and did some research or whatever. They're sending out. They're gonna send people to your video basically, especially if you do 5 hashtags and go research your hashtags too. And I can tell you which ones I've been using, bro, just to put you on game. Use help me make this make sense. So that's the one I've been using. I've been using survival. I've been using Charleston White is a real good one to use because I had him in a couple of references.
Yeah.
Candace White. Candace
Owens.
Owens.
Candace Owens. I got you. That's funny.
All right. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is funny. And then
you wow, boy.
Candace is definitely white. And then Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the one I've been using is survival and help me make this make sense. Those two been working for me a lot. So I don't know if that's against community guidelines, what I'm telling you right now, but it definitely works.
Help me make this make sense. Okay, that one definitely. I know what that. So that's basically seeing you doing vertical too. So they push the vertical like heavy because of the short.
Yeah, bro. I had 1,400 in the chat, bro.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Phoenix was in there. I done had 1,400. I done had 800. Because you got to get more subs to get more people in the chat at one time. So once I got to 1,000 subs, actually I got 500 subs in one stream. That was the 138,000. I got 500 subs in there, and I got 1,100 watch hours. Like it's been working, bro. It's really been working.
All right. I got the thing. Yeah. I'm about to work on that.
That's what I told you.
I didn't know what you was talking about. I'm like,
I was trying to tell you, Taryn. I'm like, yo, bro, go live from YouTube, bro. Bump StreamYard. Right. Now, let me tell y'all. When I did the Charleston White on my StreamYard,
that was crazy.
It went up. It went up 800 views in a day, and I said, what the heck? I'm like, how did that even happen? So the stream.
He's kind of a hot ass topic right now on being canceled. That one was crazy.
So what I'm thinking is I gotta get a live. I gotta do like one of those lives, the vertical like on Monday or something like that. I want to kind of schedule it out so that I know I can be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm consistent on Wednesday every night. I'm consistent on this. But yeah, if I saw
he getting better.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how to do it right now. Go ahead and schedule this one. Schedule your StreamYard and schedule your the vertical. You can do both of them. Change your stream keys. Go into YouTube Studio, change your stream keys, and input it. So I got my vertical as a vertical stream key, and then then StreamYard. You don't need a stream key because that is your stream key. StreamYard is a stream key. So I did two that night. And then go ahead and use a display capture and input your StreamYard into your vertical. Now you got the best of both worlds on one platform, on one stream.
All right, man. All right, I'm gonna research when I'm done. I think I'm pretty much done with this. Matter of fact, hey, I might end it. Y'all, you just stay. You can stay up on real quick. I don't got to do much. We already talked about everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Hey, goodness.
Yeah, I'm looking, bro. I ain't playing with these fools.
Yeah. No.
I see.
So, are you going live every other day or every day? I mean, how are you doing it?
Man, so like I made the mistake and put the stream. I put my computer in my room I'm trying to maneuver it out of the room. But yeah, if I can, you know, I done made my lady a believer, so I'm trying to move it to probably to the living room still though. But other than that, you know, it'd be like Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah, so like we have a dedicated room. Like this pretty much was my game room for a minute. Game room and like shit. When I used to play my bass, I got my bass is in the closet right now because like I don't want everybody seeing what type of I gotta keep that. That's my baby right there.
Right.
I might need to start practicing again and everything, but like. I used to be in here. It was a stress relief, just being here, do something, get my mind off of like work and everything, before I deal with them, then get kids and everything. But like, so yeah. I think that he said money went. Oh yeah, that could work. I know what to do. I probably do because I don't know if I want to do the sports thing anymore. Because like the homie man, he cool. We he the homie and everything. But you got a lot going on, man. I'm being 100, y'all.
Right.
And that's fine, but that shouldn't stop you from doing your thing.
Yeah, most definitely.
You can find different people, even in this sector, to co-host with you with the sports. I know Biz and Garrett love talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah,
so y'all were having a conversation about
yeah. And the really
Biz
thing
love keep up with the statistics for the 49ers. There's a lot of different people that, hell, even Russell loves sports and be doing his thing. So you can find somebody else or just do it on your own.
I feel like I got a lot of knowledge about the game. Like I might be wrong on some things. I take the L on that, but like I feel like I'm knowledgeable about it. I can just make. That's why I've been like kind of practicing doing it on my own and just go through the games I want to go through and get it over. My bad, thumbnail later, by the way. I didn't go over your Atlanta game a couple weeks ago, man. I mean, last week actually.
Whoop them.
Oh shit.
Whoop them. They got egg. They got everybody in the chat.
Oh shit. Damn.
Where?
Damn. Get up, Craig. Hey, we got ass whoop too. Hey, that shit came out nowhere. You hear me? That shit came out.
That one too.
I had a feeling too, man, because like that's why I didn't really get hype about. Here's my thing, man. I don't know why evil folks keep on doing them zones. Goddamn, man, look, you don't got no zone players like that. You know what I mean? You can't be running zone, especially against a scrambling quarterback that you can't do that. You're gonna have to mix it up. You can't run like one thing. You gotta mix it up to. And he's been a little static on his delivery, So
yeah, facts.
That's our issue.
Now who's you the Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboy.
Or are
fan.
you the
yep.
I thought you was a Texans too.
Nah, I'm a Cowboy fan. Look, I'm like this. I'm one of them type of fans where I don't believe you're a real fan unless you went to a home game type shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean? You at least be in the tailgate. Like you gotta be somewhere in proximity of the stadium.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or you buy some merchandise.
Nah, you gotta be a part of the scene. Like
the experience, yeah. Most definitely.
I played football in Texas Stadium. You know what I mean? High school football. That's the one thing about that Dallas Fort Worth area. Playoffs you played in the Cowboy Stadium. I walked on a 50-yard line in that stadium, in the new stadium. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm like, look.
I worked as a
Go ahead.
I worked as a production operator. Just like a stagehand.
Yeah.
Like on ops. I worked at the Panther Stadium. I saw Cam Newton come out the tunnel one time. I walked on to the walked into the bleachers and saw the Commanders score on us and beat us at the end, and that's when I knew Cam Newton was done. I've been to a home game, so I'm definitely a Panther fan all the way. I got Panther merchandise, you know what I mean? Like, but I get exactly what you're saying though. Now, the one thing I will say also is that people usually rep where they from when they like if they got a home team or whatever, or like a state team, whatever the case may be. And so I feel like you got to give those people grace because they don't have nothing else to look at. And if they, let's just say they looking at a other team across the country, then yeah, that's kind of weird. But if they repping their home team, but they've never had the experience, I got to give them grace.
Yeah, I'll give them grace. I'll give them grace on that. If it's the home team, I'm giving a lot of grace on that because like some shit like Buffalo. Good luck getting tickets at Buffalo. Good luck getting tickets in Lambeau. If that's your team, you there. Good luck getting tickets. Pittsburgh, you might get some tickets to Pittsburgh, but it ain't gonna be good tickets. It depends. You know what I'm saying?
All them legacy teams.
Yeah, the legacy teams. I have a lot of grace for. Hey, I got major respect for fucking Detroit Lions fans because like, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all with
the heart attacks we have had over the years.
Y'all with the shit. Like at least, hey, I've seen 3 Super Bowls. You feel me?
Right.
I've seen 3 I've seen every last one of my sports teams in the DFW Metroplex win, including you see that picture back there with the Mavericks. I was at the watch party at that, so I'm like, man, look, me and my old lady, I got pictures of me holding the thing in front of AAC and everything, man.
Hey, look, I did want to disagree with you on the topic you had. It was the other day and it was today. I be like, yo, Taryn, man, like sometimes when I hear you talk, you're a very educated brother, right? And when I hear you talk, I be like, damn, man, sometimes, and I'm not critiquing you, but I'm in my mind, I'm just kind of wondering where your mind be at. I am a little judgy, but I'm not gonna take it to where it's like, yo, I don't rock with Taryn because he feel this way. The only thing I be trying to find out is like, do you really feel like politically people got our back? Do you really be feeling like that? That's all.
I'm more on it's not necessarily what people got our back. I'm more on the Malcolm X, like, hey, we gotta have our own back before asking anybody else to have it. If that makes sense. And it's not me over here. What I'm saying, I don't want us keep on falling for the okie doke of getting emotionally, because like right now, a lot of people are emotionally tied to like political alignments and shit. It's weird. It's really weird to me. So like if I do this even with my the white friends I have that's like full on. I say, all right, man, he ain't always right, man. You remember I remember like Bump Stop Band was kind of weird. That was a weird one. We got a lot of things that ain't got answered, like the Las Vegas shooter situation. That was a little funky. Like he ain't
most
perfect.
definitely.
Like Trump thing ain't perfect, but what I'm saying is like. A lot of people are just so fucking emotional about this shit. One thing I give Trump respect on, I give Trump respect on this. If you just pay attention, you just sometimes gotta be quiet, just pay attention. He'll make fun of himself, and y'all wouldn't know he's making fun of himself.
That's true, he does a lot. One thing about you, Taryn, I've noticed. And it's a blessing and a curse because it's a good thing to only see things your way, but it's bad. The curse is the fact that you are not open to others' viewpoint. Like I understand why you feel the way you feel and you look at things a certain way, but everybody's not gonna look at things the same way. They're gonna have a different objective.
Yeah.
So you have to at least be open to that.
And then, all right, well, you finished Phoenix. My bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's you, Boogie.
All right, so look, the one thing I wanted to object on was if you feel like if we being hoodwinked on the left side, don't you think we're being hoodwinked on the right side? It's the same bird.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, do you feel
Yes.
like that? Because that's how I look at it, right? Like, I feel like there were a lot of broken promises even on the right side. And I think that it was even more critical because a person is blatantly like doing it when even when you thought that side would never do it, and they took a play out of the Dems playbook and they utilized it against us, and we fell for it on the right side as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what man, give me an example on that front. So
I remember Angela Stanton King was talking about 500 billion. Y'all remember that was a conversation?
Yeah.
500 billion for the black community. And it's like the black community, okay, let's just say they are playing victim. Well, I'm gonna have to still play with the black victim side because I've never seen them placate to the black community besides all of the stuff that can be taken from them, right? Like, you can take all of those government funds and
subsidies,
taken from them right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? So all of those subsidies being removed from black communities with proper rehabilitation. And I'll say we have
you in the matrix
programs, rehabilitation programs. You know,
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
No, you got a little bit in the matrix. You just talking about
you was in the matrix a little bit.
You were talking about like the lot of the government spending situation, right?
Yeah, I just feel like, am I still good or I'm bad?
You good. Right now.
You good.
Okay. Yeah, man. I just feel like a lot of times people can say, "Oh, we don't want nothing from these parties," but actually, black people went to the right side to get something from those parties, and I feel like they still didn't get it. They're still being judged. They're still being, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're still being targeted in a manner where we're still going to be subjected to, just oppression. I just feel that way, regardless of us saying we should get ourselves out of the mud. My bad. I know I'm over talking.
No. You're right. But I see your point. I see your point. What I was saying about that, it's not necessarily mean I see exactly what you're saying. And what I'm saying is, like, if we get in the notion of, okay, us not needing that funding, this as a whole mentality of, okay, this is a government that wants to enslave us, right? Enslave our ancestors. They made it legal to enslave our ancestors. If we could get to a point where we could look at each other with common decent respect, that's just basic stuff like that, and have the attitude of, like, this is a government that wants to enslave us, once made it legal to have us second-class citizens. Let's take as least possible from this government, but understand, like, how the mechanisms move. I think it would be a way better shape than wondering about what everybody else is getting out of stuff. Because what happens when you worry about what everybody else is getting, you forget what you're supposed to be doing your own damn self. In a lot of cases, you see it in the sector. So that's why I'm like real. I try to be away from trying to want something from the government, because, like, it always comes with a caveat. It's political. It's a whole bunch of lobbyists, a whole bunch of all this stuff. And next thing you know, what we ask for is not going to be what we get. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm naive on that one.
But doesn't that spark your attention though? Like, all of the things that we should have gotten, we've never received, and now they're skipping over what caused the conflict, what caused the problem, and now they just want us to forget about it. Doesn't that spark your attention?
They can want us to forget about anything, but it don't mean we're going to forget about it.
Yeah, but why do Why do we have to play on their field though? Why do we have to go by what they're telling us? You even got, and that's what I'm saying. Like now, our people are on some shit. Like, man, y'all tripping, bro. Just go get it. Just go grind and get it. And it's like, yeah, I can go grind and get it, of course. But are we still on an even playing field? I think we be missing that sometimes. Like our people still are not. Our people are still not bonded together. We still fighting and hurting each other. We argue over the simplest things like sports, like policy and politics and stuff like that. We argue over who got the best car, who got the baddest chick. We still arguing over stupid shit. Doesn't that spark your attention? Like, hey, they did a number on our people, and we're not even taking it upon ourselves to go back and fight the people who created the conflict. We still want to fight each other. Doesn't that spark your attention?
I will ask you this: Do you see any other sector? Like, let's take black people out of it. Have you been in any other sectors when it's majority white folks and just see how they act? Just peep the game.
They're usually way more united than we are.
Bullshit. No, they not.
I say usually.
No,
that's because they already got what they need. They got what they need. We still don't.
So what usually happens, man? When we get it, we go elsewhere. That's kind of for what it is. Like if you got a lot of cases, I'm just speak this anecdotal subject right here. Like I couldn't tell my wife, hey, let's go move to the 6. That's where my people at. Let's go move to the 6. Let's go buy up this, because it's reasons for that. Number one, it's gonna be some hood shit around there. Even though it don't look like when they went through my hood, it don't look like no hood shit. It look like it's everybody take care of their stuff. We still got self-respect, but like the hood shit's there. It's just hidden. Y'all not gonna see it until it happens. That's how they used to call my hood like the sticky 6. Like you get stuck there if you fuck around. That's what they used to call. They used to call it back in the day. And like I couldn't. It's like lifting weights. And I know it's gonna sound cliche, me big old ass motherfucker sound like lifting weights or whatever. When we had the real oppression, like the real Jim Crow. It was state sponsored, the whole nine, not on a subtle tip, but like it was dead in your face. The Fort Worth was not broken up into hoods and this and that. You had your black neighborhoods, and all the black neighborhood people. Everybody had a family member on east side of town. So it was you couldn't set trip. You couldn't be over there saying, hey, I'm from here. You from here. That's just like a reference point of, where your people from. But we all black here. You see what I'm saying? Because like you couldn't go to White Settlement. It's a place literally called White Settlement in Fort Worth. You couldn't go to White Settlement at one point. You couldn't go to like parts of downtown at one point because of Jim Crow. It wasn't as bad in Fort Worth as it was, because Fort Worth was a military town, as in like Dallas and Houston and stuff like that. But it still exists. But like when that was going on, everybody was united. Families were united. Black business, like my family, both sides of my family made all kinds of fucking businesses, factories and bells, bonds, man, farms, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Still exists today to a point. So what I'm saying is, where you get to that point where people be on the same page, it has to be an ongoing effort. We have to actually kind of be like, we don't need the government. We have to be on that type of tip. We need to get our shit together so we could look at them like, all right, nah, we ain't going for it. We ain't going for Section 8 over here, because we all buy our houses and they worth this, worth that. So we don't want we want what it is, right? Just like what Dave Chappelle did when they tried to get that affordable housing next to his spot. He went and said, "Hey, you ain't gonna. I'm a celebrity. I don't want none of that nonsense around where my kids and stuff at, because there's a lot of nonsense going on, especially in Ohio. You know the game." So that's where it was. He put his foot down, and he got the people he want over there. I know it sounds messed up, but like, we gotta be on that type of time to get our shit together.
Yeah, most definitely.
majority of the time, the people that's thinking like that, yeah, they're gonna change shit. But what about the majority of our people? That's what we start losing each other, because it's like, okay, so 10% of our people gonna be good. What about the other 90%? We keep talking about the exceptional niggas. We keep talking about that instead of talking about our communities, because guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna put you right back in that category with those 90%, because they know, man, they still divided. It's only 10% of them. You can't take over no country with 10%, but you could take over the country with about 60%, 70%. You get what I'm saying? So we still got more of our people failing than they are succeeding.
So we gotta go back to old school. You gotta go back to old school. Each one teach one. Like I got a nephew playing ball right now. He just got off the varsity level in high school, and
that's what's up.
When I talk to him, we check out the game. I say, "Hey man, look, you're a brand now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around you gotta be in the same mentality. You know, if you McDonald's, they gotta be Wendy's. If somebody Wendy's, they gotta be Pizza Hut. You gotta think like that, and you know, I gotta be on that type of time, because like, if you make it and you get in college and get them NIL deals, it's gonna be a lot of people coming at you, and you need to know how to move and maneuver that shit. And you need to, you know, you put everybody on game, and that's how it gotta be, man. Like that's one thing. Like, we talking about sports too a little bit. That's why I cannot stand the fucking salary cap. I think salary cap is the biggest bullshit piece of shit ever known to man, and it's the reason why. They don't got no salary cap in fucking soccer or baseball. Them motherfuckers making money like crazy. Why they got
and who dominates those two sports, football and basketball?
Football is us, and we fell for the okey doke on salary cap. I'm like, why would y'all want a salary cap when your average NFL team make a $400 million profit off top just for having the team? It's not even like extra stuff in the stadium. You know, this like just from collective bargaining, not the collective bargaining, revenue share. They get like $300 to $400 million a pop off top. Thumbnail lady. What's up, thumbnail lady?
I'm just reacting.
Oh, y'all. Oh, you saw me finally?
Nah, I didn't see you, man.
Hey, Bessie. Congratulations to your L Boogie.
Thank you.
You be seeing me in there. I be in there cutting up.
Girl.
Tap the screen twice.
Hey, I need all the love and support I can get.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna start doing better and typing in people chat, because I be in and out. I checked out, y'all.
Well, I'm into what you're talking about or not. I'm gonna pop up.
I appreciate it. I ain't like, we were acting a fool Phoenix in answer chat though. That was funny as hell.
You know what? I get what I get what I get, and ain't nothing but foolishness going on over there. I was so confused yesterday as to how we got where we were. And then I'm like, nigga, quit letting that dude up. Like, there is no conversation you can have. He's gone.
Last night, I'm talking about the time.
But I can't tell that man what to do.
You having a whole. I remember that, but I'm talking about 2 nights ago. I think that was Monday night. I was gonna go live.
I don't think she called me a bitch that day.
What y'all talking about?
Or did she? A fat ass hippo.
Let me see something. Do I have that drop on here?
A rhinoceros.
Oh.
What? Oh shit! Well, I don't have. Damn, I don't have the drop on her. I don't have to upload it.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been fighting allergies, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, that shit was just so damn ridiculous.
You cough like a 9-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And I told him before I left off his panel, I said, let me drop on down because I know somebody anxious for attention.
Oh shit! It was heavy on her
They
heart.
have absolutely nothing to contribute to this conversation because it's never been her life in life ever.
Hey, like I said, she was heavy. It was heavy on the heart. It was heavy on the heart, man. Let her have it.
Not never been her life.
It's not never. And yes, I did double negative the hell out of that. It's not never been part of her life. Cause what was the subject? Have you ever had somebody to pursue you relentlessly to the point where you finally give them a chance? That girl ain't never, not never.
Hey, look,
been pursued relentlessly.
It's some guys that'll go up and through there. There's some guys that'll take it there. You saying that, and that's cool. But some guys, man, they, cause think about it, they feel just like she feels, so they gonna take it there with her. You know, they gonna take it there with her. It is what it is.
You saying that there's some man on this planet that want to take her down through there?
Yeah, hell yeah. Telling you.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
gonna
surprised.
be in booty call hours. That shit is not gonna be during where you can see him.
Hey, look,
yeah, that could be true too.
Yeah, Rihanna just had I don't know which one was
her third child.
Yeah, third. Yeah, they've been going hard.
Yeah, I be screaming at ASAP, get up off of her.
Like, yeah, no, hey.
She about to catch CC.
She ain't saying that though, so.
Hey, you talking about the top rope and they like, oh, I ain't getting it. Hey, ain't no umbrella. No more umbrella. Hell no, it's over.
Jesus.
It's over.
Listen.
Was that 3 and 3 years?
I ain't letting that go. Yeah, basically.
Right.
She had the stair-step baby.
Damn.
Yep.
You gonna sound like Memphis Man. When I get you, I got you.
He got that ass, literally.
That's when nothing else in the world matters, and you just, you can just make babies. It's time to make some babies.
Yeah, she already did the career thing, so this is her time to do the family thing.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
I still be screaming, get up off her though.
It might be the other way around.
Listen.
I listen to all her music. She's a freak.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I know for a fact that she probably ain't saying that shit, but I just be like, good Lord, because childbirth ain't no joke, honey. That takes a toll on you.
Told me, no, what? This?
Yeah, I've seen them babies come out, boy. That's crucial.
Yeah,
man.
That's different.
You built different for real.
Hey, I'm over here like, man, you ain't gonna have a shit. I thought y'all had a shit. What the fuck is going on? You gotta see. I'm like, God damn. All right. Yeah.
Nah, you gonna see all this shit. This is what you did to me.
Yep.
Open your eyes and look. This is why I was cussing you out every 5 minutes.
My youngest brother almost fainted. I was like, boy, you get your ass up.
Man, hey, I know my first one. I was
stupid ass up.
And you know what the fuck I hated after giving birth? You get home, and this might just be in my family. They be like, "Girl, you lazy, get up and walk around." When I had babies, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I ain't you. Don't swear. Don't even finish that sentence. We ain't even built the same. Go on. Whoa now.
Hey, I was an ass on the first one. I ain't gonna lie. I went to go get tacos.
I'd have slapped you with every fucking taco you went to go get.
Them tacos good, motherfucker too. I'm like square.
That's my boy.
Square business. Hey, you ready? You ready?
But it's crazy that y'all supposed to be so strong, but y'all get so weak at the smallest.
Girl, they pass out at the sight.
My ex got his ear pierced. My ex got his ear pierced. I'm like, nigga, you don't shut the fuck up.
I tried to grab the baby.
I'm sitting here with I'm talking about his own ear. I'm sitting here with lip ring, tongue rings, and all this, and you up here crying by the fucking ear.
Yeah,
No, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. Boy, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Some people don't like that, like needles like that.
Like, nigga, really?
Right. I'm like, boy, shut your damn mouth. But could take tattoos. What the fuck? That's backwards.
Yeah. Because the tattoo in the wrong spot, boy, that's gonna sting like a bitch.
Oh, he told me like the fingers, the elbows.
Uh-huh.
Fuck with them bones, because I got my daughter's name. And everything went smooth until he got to that small letter A. That motherfucker started doing that A. I was like, oh shit! That shit started hitting that goddamn bone. I got him on my wrist. That goddamn
No, I say that chest a beast.
I heard. Oh, I got him. Boy, I was drunk that night. Boy, but I was so crying though. I ain't gonna even lie.
Listen, tears are necessary sometimes. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, will you hurry up and get fucking through? Who play tomorrow, y'all?
That's a good question. I need to check my fucking fantasy team. You just remind me. Let me check my fantasy team real quick. Hold up.
I hope they build us a team by the weekend, because we damn sure ain't got now right now. We ain't got no quarterback.
Y'all ain't got no quarterback. He's trash.
We ain't got no kicker. We ain't got shit.
Seattle. Let's see. Seattle and Arizona.
Oh yeah, I hope Arizona get their ass whooped. What goddamn old boy did with Michael Vick in that damn jersey shit. Beat they ass.
Man, let's see.
Talking about he didn't do that on purpose, nigga. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You seen it, Terrain?
I didn't see it. Man, I was that happened Sunday. I ain't gonna lie. I went to
I'm talking about with Kyle Murray in that jersey. He had a Michael Vick jersey posted in front of a new dog.
Oh,
and ran his ass through the dirt on TikTok.
I saw that shit. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah.
I don't believe he meant to do it. I don't know. He could have been trying to be funny. I don't know. His apologist decided like
he was.
I think he was being funny, because listening to his apology, it did. You know how we crack jokes. We black folk, we gonna do it. And I know whoever took the picture, be like, man, you gonna do that in the Michael Vick jersey? Somebody said something. Somebody said something. I would have even said something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was funny though.
Man, hey Boogie, you gonna get Battlefield 6? You gonna fuck with that?
I don't like that game.
Did you play the beta?
Yeah, I don't like beta.
He just busted a blood vessel right then and there.
I was like, damn, you don't like that game? Yeah, all right, that is what it is. That was mine.
I'm not a military guy. I'm more like a sports Madden type of guy.
Oh, you my son-in-law need to cause that's all he play. Cause I was trying to get him the code to the Call of Duty shit.
Right.
Like, I don't play that more.
I play Call of Duty. I just don't like when it gets too military-ish, I guess. Cause like you can't run fast on there. You can't jump, slide, and all. Like I played that Armor Reforger, right? Like, and that's dope because it's realistic. But when it comes to Battlefield, it's like they try to make it like, oh, this is the realest, and it's like, in a way, no, it's not. Because if it was real, you fall when you get shot the first time. So every time they say that, it's at that point, it's like the better game is the one that. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like Battlefield, you still get shot 6, 7, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like the operating system. Basically, I didn't like it. I don't even play that shit.
Okay.
You know, I've been on that Madden, man.
That Madden a little weird though, man. Cause like the animations will break on your ass.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little weird on the college. I'm enjoying the hell at the college, but the Madden I played on the computer though. But like it's a little weird.
Yeah, I feel you. I've just always been a Madden guy. That's why, like I even play 2K. Like, it's something
Yeah,
about anything past Call of Duty. I'm
yeah,
straight.
my son, I love 2K and
Yeah. Anything past Call of Duty, I don't even want to tolerate it. I ain't even gonna front.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, did you see this thumbnail? I once got it. Bam. That's in Mexico City. K-Dot.
what is that?
K-Dot's concert in Mexico City.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
I thought it was a candle. Shit. I thought I thought it was something I could buy to put in the house.
Yeah, that's
That
all.
looked like a Taylor Swift concert. The hell?
They deep in there.
I seen you do the
Getting out the parking lot was hell.
What's up?
Right.
What's up, Boogie?
That Wolverine game, like I like those type of games too, but it's like they always drop the ball when it come to fighting the vigilantes and stuff. I'm not the vigilantes, but fighting
the bosses,
the enemies and bosses and shit. It's like they always drop the ball on that shit. Always. All the games.
Somniac is pretty good on that though, man. Somniac's all right on that. I'll give him a little grace. See if they got any video of this.
So when he started back, I know he had took a break. So when he started back yesterday or something?
Start back what?
When he went back on tour.
Yeah, that was his first tour on the Mexican leg. So yeah.
Okay.
Mexico.
He taking anybody with him this time? I thought he said he was taking somebody with him. Who was going with him this time?
Is Scissor still on tour with him?
I don't know. I think she threw. I think he took somebody else. I forgot. I couldn't remember.
And they try to roast him. They try to say tickets of $37. The peso, man. People don't know economics. They just want to talk shit.
Absolutely. I mean, the more people talk, the more they show their ignorance. So I be laughing.
If it was $37, look at all them goddamn people still. So what?
Yeah, that shit gonna multiply.
Right, because I seen comments on the side. One of them said, "Look at all them empty seats." Or some shit. It's like, really? Where?
Girl, they show so many videos. I'm like, oh, look at the empty seat. They be like, yeah, if the concert ain't started yet. I was like, damn. When he was in Toronto, they was trying to make it seem like with nobody there and stuff. They're like, yeah, the concert ain't started yet.
Right, because number one, them not even seats off on the side. That's the actual fucking street. It looked like.
They said the same thing about Nelly and Ja Rule. Didn't Nelly and Ja Rule do something? They talking about it was empty. I saw people.
Right.
Man, people don't know what concert setups really are, man. They really don't. When you see them overcapacitated, when you see them shits overcapacitated like that, they try to sell space. They ain't even selling tickets no more. They selling space in the building. You get what I'm saying? Like that right there, that's a prime example.
All right, here
they just selling space.
That's at the concert.
Dang.
That motherfucker thick.
Look at the front of the house. That shit covered.
Yeah.
That motherfucker thick.
That's in what you call it? Ain't it, what it was? Because they said they had the hypest crowd.
That's in Mexico. That's in Mexico.
Oh, that's the one in Mexico too. Okay,
yep.
So they did the same thing.
Why they talking about empty seats?
Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
First of all, outside like that, ain't no damn seats. You standing.
Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Like that ain't got shit to do with a ticket.
Oh, you know what that is? That's the Olympic Stadium back in the day. That's that old Olympic Stadium.
Or
remember Mexico had the Olympics. Mexico City had Olympics. Oh, hold on, let me. I think they had like in the 60s. Hold up.
This shit was lit, Holmes.
This motherfucker here. Chris Bryant, when he came to Atlanta, man, they did him.
Oh my God.
They did him so there. Man, they did so many people missed their fucking concert.
Man, Chris.
1960. That's 1960. Yeah, that's the one where old dude put the Black Power sign up and got his medals taken off. That's that same stadium. That's crazy.
Jesse Owens.
Not Jesse Owens.
Not Jesse Owens. No, my bad. That's a lot of people, bro. That's probably
Yeah,
100,000.
I couldn't do it.
Hell no.
I'm
I'm paranoid, bro. I don't like that many people
I
around
won't
me.
be able to. Yeah, I won't be able to breathe. See, I have to be way up there in the back by myself. No, I'm dead
Yeah,
ass serious.
me too. Nah, I'm with you. I'm the same
I
way.
cannot, cause I'll be scared. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of here? Then I'll be want to go. I've been suffocated. Like for real, that look like suffocation to me. I can't do that.
That look like worship, yo.
All
That
right.
shit looks
I can't
scary.
do that shit. Yeah. God bless.
Hold on. I got a picture to show. No, yeah, I think that's the same stadium.
My boy coming with the history.
That this happened. I think that's the same stadium. Look at it. Look.
Oh yeah, that is. I can see.
Yeah, that's history right there, man. Hey, he know what he's doing, man. Hey, that's why I like K-Dot.
Do it.
Y'all heard anything from Drake?
Drake?
Remember some bullshit.
Like who?
That was perfect timing.
He is cringe.
That was on time.
Drake is cringe as hell now, bro. What's wrong with that dude?
Hey, you seen them episodes he's been doing on YouTube for this?
His
ice
programming must be getting fucked up a little bit.
Hey, man. And his baby mama over here doing fucking kickboxing stuff. Might whoop his ass. Keep on playing. Shit. Them kids are coming hard. I'm like, oh, hold on. All right,
Man, he just killed their damn career. Run his fucking mouth.
I mean, he going all the way.
This is I don't want to.
Yeah, it's another false narrative.
The NSA is with him, man. Oh man, he got the NSA white folks and black folks. He done. What's called?
But you know what though? That's why Drake will never be the greatest, because he didn't do what Jay-Z did and retire. Like, nigga, you done accomplished everything in rap. They say he got 10 diamond albums or 10 diamond records. Like, or
Yeah,
whatever.
I just don't think he knows how to be grateful. I think he feels like, in a sense, entitled.
Yeah, you know, like, it's like, bro, you already accomplished everything in rap. What are you trying to prove, bro? You trying to prove you black? Like, really? Is that really what you care about?
And I think that's where the entitlement comes from, because he put out a lot of great music. Now, a lot of it I know he stole, he ain't write, he ain't produce, he ain't nothing. He because he had the name, it sold. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, all you did was step in the booth. Everybody else did, the major leg work. Now, your leg work came into touring.
Man,
some of them folks that wrote and produced your shit, you could have put on, like production, DJ, had them debut some songs on stage for themselves. Like, you could have helped them out in other ways if you ain't want to pay them.
Yeah, he felt like doing a feature was a favor.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
No, me writing a song and making you popular and keeping you hot in these streets was the favor.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what happened when you get too big for your britches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne already told that nigga, bro, stick to singing. You wanna what the fuck is that? You wanna stick to
Here's another vantage point of that thing. Another vantage point, man. That motherfucker.
That motherfucker lit and full.
I appreciate Kendrick dropping that album GNX, because he did what people thought he was incapable of. That's what I liked about GNX too.
I had to go back and replay the shit.
But check the growth though. Like, how you gonna listen? A lot of people kill me with that shit. Oh, he ain't gonna be able to do that. When did you become God?
Right.
You never gave him the purpose or the talent. So who are you to dictate what it looked like?
With K-Dot, man, you have to look at it too. Like, shit, he grew up in the mixtape era. GNX is legit a throwback. It's a throwback album. If you really listen to it, it's a throwback West Coast album in his approach. You know what I mean? And I like that. Like, well, don't know that you didn't really rock with it, but I like that what Sky did down the fucking Metro Boomin did. I actually was rocking with it because it's the same thing. It's like, I think it's more of a trap to Drake, like, all right, you create culture and everything. You do all this like you think you're doing. We're gonna do something gonna go right back to the tall tees and everything. The 28s and the SS.
I never listened to it, so I don't know what it's doing.
One of them songs going crazy right now. That up through that shit.
Yeah, like I said, Metro Boomin came over with that. He did that. Bro, he took it back with like Bitch and all them. He took it all the way back to the essence, like the 2000s Atlanta scene. So if Drake try to jump on it, it's gonna prove everybody what they say about him, especially what K-Dot say about him, which we all know is right. It's gonna prove all that right. Because you going back to our saying because we did and you don't have nothing, which that's what it looked like. Either way it go.
Yeah, but still though, man, that's because we like to pick. We just like to see people fight, bro. So a lot of times people just do that to see. Like you got a lot of this.
I like being messy a little bit.
Yeah, people like being messy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they waiting to see a nigga like Metro fail. They waiting to see a nigga like Drake fail because those niggas talk so much shit about people, bro. Like we be forgetting that, bro. Like these rappers, they be forgetting that they talk so much shit about the people, even that listen to their music. And so when they fall off, they be expecting them to give them a hand, and it's like, nah, bro. They was waiting to see you fall, bro. You talked about fucking his girlfriend, nigga. What are you talking about?
Right.
You know what? What's crazy too? Even if you don't even say, just you being happy doing your craft is enough of a front. Cause like think about it. It's what Boosie said. Like, they girl don't hurt. Hey, think about like a motherfucker like J. Cole. Let's shout out to J. Cole. But a lot of women listen to J. Cole, which I rock with J. Cole and everything. But a lot of women.
Fuck out of J. Cole.
So think about it like shit. You a hater, and you knew this nigga, you knew this motherfucker from hooping at the high school and everything like that. And you hear your girl, and you knew how he was, and you hear your girl like praising him and everything. It's gonna, and you feel some type of way because your life ain't up to par. That's a lot of that stuff come from your life ain't up to par. You know what I mean? So that's
or you know,
you might be playing with knot blocks. What's up?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here making me something to eat. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you had.
I'm about to go on mute.
I just wondering what you were doing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on throw that lady say so. I'm gonna fight through it, man. You know what I mean?
I heard you talking loud. I'm just gonna ask him.
Oh boy. Hey, yeah, but look, you right, Terrence. Like a lot of times, your girl, especially them Chris Brown chicks. Oh my God! Think about how many niggas waiting to see Chris Brown fall off. They all wait on Chris Brown to fall off, bro.
A lot of folks waiting on Chris Brown to fall off just so girls can actually have a chance with his ass. I'm just saying.
Hey, what y'all think about this quote?
I agree with it.
Is that a lie in that?
Because anybody can influence you to do anything. If you are not educated in all areas, they say ignorant is bliss. That shit ain't that blissful. You can be easily manipulated.
Man, you can't tell people nothing, man. That's what I was just saying about the black community. Like, they got us, bro. Like, it ain't even about us getting up off our ass.
Literally in front. The answer is literally in front of us, but they still rather blame the white man.
That Phoenix got a point there. Phoenix got a point.
I was listening to KB earlier today. That man said, "I'm a black man" about 30 times, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it. At this goddamn point, I ain't black no more. God damn it, I'm brown. That man, I hate that. I'm a black man. Like, bitch, we can see that.
That's a baseline existence thing type shit. You literally just sit on a space. Like, you better pay space. You just sit at the table. Like, yeah, I'm black. I'm here.
But black people don't like each other. I don't know why the hell we acting like we like
I'm black.
We are our biggest haters.
Hold on.
Who would have ever thought that song would have actually been a real hit? That shit, man.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm.
My bad.
That's all he said today. I'm like, bruh, we see.
Listen, and it's
That's
the light skinned
propaganda.
dude that talking about how he black.
That's propaganda. I'm telling y'all, man. That right there.
That shit
It keeps the division. It works with division.
Yes, it does.
And then when you disagree with them, they think you don't like being black. Like, look, my name is literally Taryn the Black. You can't tell me that. I love being a big old strong black dude.
And what makes people think that you have? Well, listen,
man.
I don't know if it was a skit or whatever, but there were some people that came across as hating the skin tone because I guess they were taught that, I would rather be white because white has an easier life. This black shit ain't it.
I ain't even lie to you. Sometimes I think like that shit.
I was gonna say,
it's be the black
I ain't mad at that because for the 80s and it was looking kind of like why.
I wish
anyway.
I was. Yeah. Hey, look, and that's just like when light skinned niggas turn around and they start acting white. Black people be like, "What the fuck, bro? I thought you was black." Like we just always find ways to flip shit. Like,
right.
Oh man, what I got a lot of because like I did my elementary. Let me put this before I say this. Let me put it in perspective. But my granny lived in the hood, so there was no way I was not gonna have the hood experience at all. You know what I mean? I was going there on a weekend. My mama want to go out, have fun. That's why I was in the hood. So let's make that stipulation. But like I lived everywhere, like in the city and everything, right? Because for reasons and stuff I ain't gonna get into. But like they were like, "Oh,
badass kid."
No, not even that.
I got a question real quick. Why you talking about that? What is considered growing up in the hood? Because I don't think maybe I didn't. I don't know. Like, what is considered? Because I've never been around like gunshots. We used to hang up on the.
Oh, that was the life, girl.
We used to
you missed it, girl. You missed it.
Like, the only thing we did was like hung up under the light pole, and stuff like that. But like, I don't.
You ain't lived life till you ducked out on some damn bullets. I
swear. When I got older and went to the clubs and stuff, like when I got older and went to the club, yeah, we were running from bullets and shit. But like in my neighborhood growing up, that's why I was like, is my little neighborhood, was it the hood or not? I would say it wasn't. Maybe.
If you ain't never had to duck and get out the window because somebody was outside shooting.
Nah.
If you ain't never had to call the police on your neighbors because they ass decided that the party don't stop till 4 a.m.
No.
Got the music blast in the cars, bouncing up and down the street.
I thought I grew up in the hood a little bit.
Phoenix, if you ain't never had to see two crackheads fight over a goddamn rib bone.
Listen.
Y'all ass crazy.
That's serious.
If you ain't never seen a crackhead run down the street with the pipes to somebody's house and a TV.
No.
Or the broken ass vacuum cleaner. They running and dragging the vacuum cleaner behind it. You was not in the hood.
So I didn't grow up in the hood. I didn't grow up in the hood, but I moved to some hood areas. So I did see a dude carrying a refrigerator, and the police was riding.
I'm trying to
this motherfucker stopped the refrigerator and hid behind the bitch. I'm like, really?
I saw a crackhead literally. I'm talking about it looked like Meek Mill, that Buck 30, right? Have a whole washer on his back, put it in the truck. He was still at somebody's house.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm like, how the hell you get it? He got caught, but like, how the fuck did you get that shit out by yourself?
Well, look, remember this. They
that was my homegirl's brother. That was my best friend's brother. So that's how I knew about the refrigerator thing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That shit was funny.
All right, but what you was gonna say?
Well, that's the thing, man. A lot of these communities were middle class. Remember, it was a lot of black people that was in middle class.
Yeah.
And what happened? A lot of people got misdirected, misguided,
Displaced,
displaced, all of that, man. And so you start seeing it formulate in front of you, because I know for sure Charlotte got a whole bunch of them where it'd be like, nah, that's middle class. Like a lot of people be like, I had to tell a guy that the other day, like, nah, this used to be a middle class black neighborhood. It has been formulated into the projects, the ghetto and shit. You know what I mean? But
absolutely,
I didn't stay in an apartment till I got grown and moved out. I always stayed in a house. Well, same house I grew up in, but when I moved out, that's when I moved into the project, and that's when I used to start seeing all the crazy stuff. Because the neighborhood I grew up in, there wasn't no apartments in our neighborhood. Everybody owned their house.
Yeah, that was how the 60s.
I mean, a lot of folks own their house here, but it was still the hood.
That's what I'm saying. So comparing like the area I stayed in, our area was called Oakfield.
Yeah.
But comparing Oakfield to 5 Point, that's a whole different fucking ball game. Now 5 Point, that's a whole different ball game. You don't go over there.
Listen, now the hood, I would say it's like what Kwame basically described earlier. Anywhere you see MLK Boulevard, run in the opposite direction.
Okay, so no MLK wasn't where we was. It was
that is not never a street. You want to be caught anywhere, not even in broad daylight.
Y'all want to laugh? See, it's even worse in Fort Worth, right? Because like 287 going from it go through all the hoods. Like it's a like US 287 from 820 on to downtown. Go through about like 20. Go through Stop 6 Eastwood, Southside, Echo Heights, Poly, then Riverside. Yeah, all the hoods. Literally, the only hood they don't go through is Carmel. That's on the west side. But like that, it was considered MLK, and it's so many goddamn dead bodies on be on that damn road. Somebody done did something to somebody or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a highway. It's literally a highway, and man, shit crazy. It's cleaned up now.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's true. MLK, man. Hey, it's crazy.
Automatic hood.
Okay.
By design as well, right? Like you think about it. They took Martin Luther King's name and tarnished it, man. Ever since that man was assassinated in America, tarnished that man's name, bro. His whole legacy. Like, think about all of the progress they did make in the 60s. That's why it's still one of the biggest conversations. The counterintelligence, the psyops, all of the stuff that happened. Propaganda.
Was very, very much a real thing.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we still being targeted. I ain't moving away from that subject. I don't give a damn. I'm sorry.
Y'all want to see some history real quick?
That's fine.
Everybody talk about Tulsa, right? Let me get past this.
Black Wall Street, right?
Yeah. This is something Hold on, let me see. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. This one.
Deep Ellum in Dallas has long been a place where people can go to be different. But through the decades, it sure has changed a lot. As WFAA celebrates 75 years, our Jobin Paniker is looking at the neighborhood's evolution.
Hello. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday.
There is no place like it. It may sit in the shadow of downtown Dallas, but Deep Ellum is the star of the show.
Beauty, creativity, culture.
It's music, art, culture, and creativity.
Where the tracks crossed in the late 1800s, Deep Ellum was born.
We were literally a crossroads, a nexus of commerce, but also of culture.
Where people dared to race mix. Freedmen and foreigners who could not work downtown worked here. It is also where blues took off. Musicians like Leadbelly and Blind Lemon Jefferson took off with it.
It was like a secret. It was a best kept secret.
Jeffrey Lyles knows it well. He was an agent, filmmaker, producer, musician.
Yeah, I was actually born in Deep Ellum.
He knows that its reputation as a counterculture space would be reinvented several times over, especially in the 80s.
And they took these empty warehouses and turned them into night spots.
Ask anyone what drives Deep Ellum.
Music.
Not just any music, underground.
All right, here we go.
Original and mostly local.
Down here, you played your own.
All right, a little history. Like a lot of blues, like Louis Armstrong and everybody used to come through here, like jazz and everything. He used to come through here. Muddy Waters, all of them, and they used to be a predominantly upper middle class black area. From there all the way to South Dallas, which that's where you got Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Boulevard over there. So what happened when they did the interstate system, like I-35 and I-45 and I-30 and stuff like that? The high five, you ever hear a high five in Dallas? They actually had to tear down a lot. What's the word? They intimate domain a lot of the black area of Deep Ellum and everything. So it ended up being like broken apart and everything. So yeah, that's the history of
They're historical spots. If Muddy Waters and all of them used to come there, so yeah, they could do the eminent domain.
Not all of it, but like I'm talking about like the neighborhood, like a lot of neighborhoods that was there, like the upper middle class black neighborhoods. They end up having to get relocated, but like the actual spots, like the music spots, is still there, of course, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little history for y'all. If y'all ain't know that.
Look up Brooklyn Village in Charlotte. I just read or watched something about how that used to be middle class black community or something like that. I didn't get the full. It was just like that, like a news broadcast, piece.
All right, right here.
I assume.
Imagine being able to build an app.
Man, hey, these ads going crazy. They want me to get the damn premium.
I gotta have premium. Hell yeah, I can't play with them damn ads no more.
Yeah.
By any means necessary, they're gonna make you need it.
look, it's telling you right there too. Displaced black communities. It should go on in every city, bro.
Some change ain't no good at all.
This is where we orchestrated in this community. This is known as Brooklyn. This is where black folk live. This is where the churches work. This is where our businesses work.
The neighborhood of Brooklyn, for then it was ideal because everybody looked out for everybody's children. Didn't nobody have nothing, but it was close. You could sleep on the front porch. You could walk, get up and go anywhere you want to go at any time of night. Didn't have no problems.
That's in the city.
Neighborhood existed for about the first.
What's up?
That's the middle of the city. That's basically inner city as it can get, because that's our skyline right there. Brooklyn Village lives literally right outside of it, and it's just amazing, like even North Davidson, a lot of black people do get displaced, bro, and it shows. And that's why I say the part about how, like, we want to forget about black people not figuring it out because they got an opportunity, and it's like, well, why do we want to jump over the problem? I think a lot of times we still jump over the problem. It's still a lot of displaced black people in America, bro. And then they don't want to offer up a resolution. They just want to say, well, you got freedom now. And it's like, no, the fuck we don't, man. Stop saying that. Stop saying that, bro. You got your exceptional black men. You got them.
You ain't never lied. Central Park used to be a black neighborhood that was thriving.
Yeah.
Lake Lanier, they put them motherfuckers underwater.
Yeah, Lake Lanier's fucked up.
Which is why a lot of people's lives get taken. You might go to Lake Lanier, but you might not come back. I'm just
Right.
saying.
Facts.
There's a couple of other rivers. I can't think of it right now. Good Lord.
So another one of these situations that happen, like it happened in Tarrant County, is like you ever heard of South Lake, like South Lake Carroll? That's like a lot like Quinn Ewers went there, and like a lot of like I think Chase Danes went there. You know what I mean? The quarterbacks, a whole bunch of quarterbacks came from the high school. But way back in the gap, right? That was like is a city right next to it. That was like the white only city, and South Lake was like the black only. But when the of course the interstate, even before the interstate thing had the new airport came. Yeah, I can't remember. It's one or other. One of those kind of came and like those families that had all that land there, they made a shitload of money to move around and everything. They got it. So it's not like it's not. I think really what it comes down to is understanding ownership, understanding why power really is on this type of stuff. Because like that's a scenario where it was a whole bunch of black families there, but they own like what 200, 300 acres a pop, family wise. So when the FAA come holler and say, hey, we want to buy your land to make a airport, you're gonna take that deal. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the federal government at the time. Like, and this is I think that the interstates are the whole highway system was already there. I think that's why it blew up. Like, because that's why South Lake blew up as a city, because like they sold all that land to developers, probably leased a lot of that land, and like shit, they living good. They went up and like came to Fort Worth, became big players in Fort Worth and everything. There's a whole bunch of good stories out there in Texas. Now, not everywhere, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I get it. I understand that you have your families that think as a unit, and so they move that way, and they're able to succeed in whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But think about all of the families that don't get it. You know what I mean? And I think it's just designed that way. I think, and I'm not just saying it's our communities, because I know of other poor communities, but I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about our people.
Black
You
issue
know what
right
I'm saying?
now. We talking about black stuff right now, so I got you.
Most definitely. Yeah, because like I think that if we were like, I know how I be offering up game to people around me, right? And you know how it comes off? It comes off like I'm talking to a brick wall, bro. And that's
the same way.
That's offensive, because that means that you can't even spark the mind, bro. You can't even get through to your people. And there's a reason behind that. It's not because they're incapable. It's because yes, they don't have the education, they don't have the know-how. And a lot of times, laziness might fall behind that. Ignorance might fall behind it. Anything. It could be their current conditions of living. They might still be in the projects. They might still be in a situation where all they can think about is working and making it to the next day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, isn't it weird though, if you think about it? Like the stereotypes they said we had, people kind of made it come to fruition, because like they lack of understanding,
most definitely.
It's weird how that happened. You got something to that, because like even I'm talking to some of my Republican friends, right? And like they all on the Israel thing. I'm like, isn't it weird that they've been parts of the left been calling y'all all these anti this, anti that, and now y'all follow for somebody saying, hey, it might be this, might be that, even though it could. I'm not saying it can't, but it's to me it's ironic where now you're saying things, not saying that you believe it, but you question things. Now they could turn around and say, yeah, you were like that all along. It's almost like they said, and I'm not saying you got something to what you say. Hey, the systematic stuff. But who was the creator of the systematic situation in the first place? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
especially in this country, like, because like it's not all just it wasn't always all white folks. Like even you go look at the statistics in Civil War, right? And people don't know this. Like you go read Frederick Douglass' autobiography. It been republished like many times, right? But one of the things that I took out of like how did Jim Crow come in existence? And like Jim Crow, basically the free black folks that moved to Maryland and everything, they were getting the bag because they were highly skilled labor already. They already knew how to shoot the horses. They already knew how to do all the labor that you need, you know, for the society to survive. Now I just thought of that. I just thought of that. Society to survive. Society to survive.
No comment.
That's a whole bunch of S's right there. My bad. But anyway,
I'm finna get ready and go. They just sent me the news clip for to check on my daughter and stuff before she go to sleep. And I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. And
you do the same.
I'll see y'all guys tomorrow.
Prayers up to your daughter.
Prayers up to your family.
Prayers to your family.
Yeah, well, that's Shay side of the family. Her father, money back, yo. Yeah, that's her.
Okay. Yeah.
But I knew the kid though. I mean, yeah, it just hit the news. So let me go check on her, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Take care.
All right.
So yeah, like it's weird how that work out. Like it's almost like they set you up to be exactly what they want you to be.
By design, brother. It's all by design. That's why I said like you're gonna have the people that make it through, and rightfully so, of course. But think about how those people even get displaced whenever they get to the top, and you see people like Michael Jackson, who they said died broke, or you see people like Prince, like all your celebrities, all your entertainers. It's like they even get used, they even get abused and taken for their riches just to displace their whole families all over again.
Absolutely. Like they literally said Michael Jackson died broke, but Michael Jackson was a billionaire. He owned he owned several catalogs. How the hell is he broke?
Exactly.
You know what though?
They said Prince was on drugs.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
A Jehovah's Witness drugs like that? Come on, man. I don't believe that.
Now wait a minute.
Oh, excuse me. Outsides on Phoenix Rising.
Now wait a minute. Now I ain't going that far. I'm just saying that he just did not come across as a dude that was into all of that. Yeah. Like women might have been a weakness. I get it. He liked to stay in his creative space, whatever that may have looked like. But if he was abusing drugs like that, as small as he was, that man would have been gone.
Yeah. That was over. And then then I remember when the Diddy trial was happening, when I think the white girl was saying something about Prince stopped a situation from happening. Then 7 months later, he died like that.
Mm-hmm. The thing about that is, any black artist that wanted ownership to the point where the record company could not make money off their catalog anymore, that's when that person, all of a sudden had a drug overdose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They pay folks to come out. It's like, yeah, he was. Now, Prince was very athletic. He played basketball. Everybody confirmed that the story that Charlie Murphy told on Dave Chappelle was true.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying drugs was not involved. I'm not saying that because, sex, drugs, rock and roll, it happened. But I'm saying for that man to be as creative as he was and to have the work ethic that he did, I do not see him, as small as he was, abusing drugs to the point where it took him 50 plus years to pass away.
And then think about R. Kelly. They say that man has one of the biggest hits to ever be written. He wrote it, he sung it like Martin Lawrence said, I wrote it, I produced it, and I'm starring in it. That's how R. Kelly was. You know what I'm saying?
And he wrote for it. Any artist you can think of in the 90s to the early 2000s, he's
But he
written
can't.
for. Celine Dion,
Yeah, but he
Kenny
can't.
Rogers, Dolly, right?
Yeah,
Dolly
yeah.
Parton. He's written for every genre, every artist in the 90s and the early 2000s. Everyone, R&B, country, gospel.
Yep.
That man's catalog is crazy.
And so think about how much power that brings, right? Think about how much how many
Right.
riches that brings. Regardless of his vices, we all got vices, and I'm not arguing or defending his vices. What I'm talking about is that he has been displaced in America, and his riches are being toyed with, and it's one of the biggest artists to ever grace music, and he's begging for money. Come on, bro. Think about that stuff, bro.
Right. I'm just not that ignorant in life.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Oh, here's another thing. Think about this too. How they always want. I understand why they want the youthful talent. Yeah, because you want to get that demographic and everything, right?
Not only that, the youth are again easy to control.
I was about to go there because like think about the youth that actually has some business sense. Because like I said, one thing I love about the NIL, like everybody wants shit on the NIL about sports and everything. Oh, it's gonna mess up transfer portal. This is I'm like, man, if these kids come in there with business sense, which right now since we have the internet, everybody got a fucking super computer in their pocket, damn near. Like if you have an iPhone, a new iPhone, anything in the last 5 years, think about taking that back in 20 years, 20, 30 years ago and bring that back there with you. You're going to have a best computer ever compared to all that stuff going on. That's beside the point. But like, it's so many people that's more financially literate now compared to any time, especially us coming up. I know like motherfuckers don't understand branding and like taxes and stuff. Like these motherfuckers know this shit in high school because of who they following on YouTube and shit. That's like
Yeah.
stuff. What's up?
I say yeah. Like we didn't have that at all.
We didn't have none of that. So it's gonna change. Like what I'm saying, all this stuff is gonna change the game. It's gonna be more. It's more widely available to show and do the right thing compared to. I mean, some people gonna still do the drill stuff, the gangster stuff, and everything. Don't get me wrong, but like, so many people know about crypto. So many people know about investing in general. I'm a little bit more hopeful compared to Boogie. I understand what you're saying because like there's a lot of people getting displaced and a lot of shenanigans going on. I'm just a little bit more hopeful because there's a lot more information out there too. You know what I mean?
I would never say that we don't have an opportunity. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you're still being targeted. That's what I'm saying. Regardless of what we can learn whatever the hell we want to learn and we can dominate. But who's to say that those policies and those politics don't kick in and then they find a way to ruin everything that you created? I think that is still a thing. And that's why you still got black people like, man, we need our own political party. Why you think they saying that? Because people are making their attempts to change the country, and what's happening every time they get to that point where they change and stuff, it seems like something always occurs. Even when people try to build schools, people try to build institutions and stuff like that, what happens? Somebody steps in and find in any and every reason why those people can't do that. And then we overlook that. And I'm like, why, how? Just like LeBron trying to start a school. And I ain't speaking for LeBron. I ain't talking about anything he's doing. But even Dr. Umar Johnson, like, or Umar Johnson, whatever, like a lot of people clown that man about that. But what if he really was trying to build that school? And what if they did everything in their power to make sure that he didn't get through with that? That's the type of shit I look forward. Look
and
towards.
that's when you gotta get on the politics level. Like now, not every Republican's for us, not every Democrat's for us. Everybody,
Absolutely.
we gotta look at it like this: politics. You have to expect. You have to expect that you gotta have something that's leverage. You got to be able to leverage something to get what you need to get anyway. Go. I mean, this is way. That's when you deal with politics. You're dealing with people who what they call
Throw
Rush.
money at it.
No, Rush Limbaugh had a greatest quote on this stuff. I know everybody, Rush Limbaugh, but this is the greatest quote. Politics is for ugly people. It's basically ugly people Hollywood. If you really get down to it, like they couldn't really they either got washed up in Hollywood and they done with that crowd like your Reagans and even Trump at that matter. They pretty much done everything. Jason Ventura, stuff like that. They pretty much washed up, or they just too ugly to get in there. Because like, think about it. Even your own city, you see somebody running, and you're like, I ain't never seen your ass before. You probably haven't, because they probably thought they were too cute, and they're gonna go to Hollywood. Hollywood say, hey, you ain't cute enough. Come on, go on back there, and they got linked up with a party, and they say, all right, we're gonna make it happen. I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like AOC is cute in Congress, but like if she go to Hollywood, she go in any type of like entertainment venture, they're gonna look at her like, oh, she's a backup dancer. That's what they're gonna look at her as.
Well, maybe I'm conflicted on the left and the right stuff anyway, because I feel like when did we start trusting our government, and when did we forget that our government works for us instead of us working for our government? Like, you got a lot of people now that want to work for the government instead of making the government work for them. And then on top of that, let's just say we are trying to lobby all of the corporations, trying to make sure that they get their policies and procedures passed and all that stuff, all the laws and all that stuff. Where does it become a thing where it's like, oh shit, well, the black people, they over there dominating politics? You don't see that, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be talking that political shit and we ain't even dominating politics. And even if we can't see it, right? I don't know too many niggas that's really in policy in my city. Let's just say that, where they dominating for North Carolina. All right.
And to go with what you're saying, like, remember when I was bring up the weightlifting situation back during Jim Crow? Like, shit, it was people don't notice. It was black Republican senators, state senators in the South. Because like shit, motherfuckers mobilized like crazy. You ever watch that? I think what's the it was on Amazon. The about the sheriff, the U.S. Marshal, the black U.S. Marshal. You remember what I'm talking about, Phoenix? Oh fuck! Hold up, it's on Amazon. But yeah, basically,
I suck at names.
God damn.
I remember it afterwards. On the spot, no.
Hold up. Famous U.S. Marshals, Oklahoma. Bass Reeves.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember, it was a scene on Lawman. I think Lawman Bass Reeves. It's a show that was on Amazon where I think his sister-in-law they were mobilized because it's right after slavery. They were mobilizing to for the vote, and they got all these state senators all across the South, the Tennessee. We had all that shit, man, for real. Like we was on that type of time. The thing is though, we had an active. Right now a lot of this stuff is passive aggression towards our people. What are you talking about? Well, a lot of people saying, hey, systematic racism, all this stuff. It's stuff that people getting displaced and stuff. That's called passive. Because like a lot of, if you go look at a lot of these people that fail, that somebody played on their vices. Like R. Kelly, his vices was what he was doing. They let it happen. They let it linger. Like they sit up and watch. We gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. They'll sit up and watch.
I have real unpopular opinions about the R. Kelly thing.
Yeah. I bet because I mean, really, it's the parents' fault if you want to get down to it. If you want to be 100.
Now that may be true.
Yeah.
That may be true. The thing is, no, that is very true. But the thing is, I just don't believe most of their stories. Like they lingering on the fact, oh, he married Aaliyah, so yes, he's capable of all these terrible things. First of all, Aaliyah was sold to him. That's never covered.
Yeah.
So that she could become famous. Point blank, period. A lot of that was going on in the industry before they cracked that with the R. Kelly and Aaliyah thing. Now, I think R. Kelly in the beginning pissed them off, and that was their way of getting him back in line.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. The same way they did Bill Cosby when his son decided to, I don't know, be found on the side of a road.
Yep.
Once he started inquiring about purchasing or even running his own show, which he did with the Cosby Show for years.
Mm-hmm.
Now he wanted to run a portion of NBC to get more positive Black images out there. They was not about to let that happen.
Yeah.
I think R. Kelly wanted more control over his music. They didn't come out with the fact that Aaliyah's family actually gave her to him. Because how you go from, they go she either with her father, her mother, or her brother is there on the road with her, to R. Kelly being able to do what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody knew. That was not a shock surprise. It wasn't, it was planned that way. This is a teenage girl wearing matching outfits with a grown ass man. You mean to tell me that the parents knew nothing? And they've been industry for years. Her mother's uncle was the president of a music company. Gladys Knight was her auntie by marriage. They've been in the industry. They know what goes on.
And crazy be your own people, man. That's your own people doing it.
Yeah, because they're gonna use their child to gain wealth by any means necessary. There are people out here like this.
Like even
I could have took a picture with R. Kelly and then been on a documentary getting paid saying he sexually assaulted me because I have a picture. Now, you mean to tell me that a man who has documented all these sexual exploits on video, not a still came out? Not one still, not one video still, not one. That's number one. Because remember, they kept saying in the documentary, he taped it, he recorded it. But I don't have a still of you chained in any room. I got pictures of you at a concert in public spaces. A lot of them women said that they were being tortured and they weren't allowed to move around. But you at his concert partying it up.
Yeah, that's wild. Torture is wild. I
know kids who have been kidnapped that if they get to a gas station or, even if they have to go in the woods, they run it.
All right.
You mean to tell me you can't get ghosts at a concert venue?
Well, man, they can rope you. Like they already say that though. Like, man, they could end your life in 2 weeks, man. 2 weekends, bro. You done. Perception is everything. Propaganda is powerful, man.
Oh, especially with AI hitting the scene, man. It's gonna be real crazy. If you got, that's the crazy thing. Cause shit, none of this shit gotta be real. Like right now, like a lot of stuff going on with the leaving Charlie Kirk thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of AI stuff that's like, man, that don't even sound. That sound weird, man. That don't sound right.
Tell it, brother.
The way they chopping that man up to push a certain dang on agenda, to say he was rape baiting or race raging.
It's crazy,
or
man.
he's separating the room. The thing is, anytime he brought up race is because the person that he was quote unquote debating did.
And then think
he
about how
look, it's statistics that's saying that fathers in the home is the actual problem, and a lot of y'all grew up with no fathers at home.
That part. Go ahead, Boogie.
And then think about how they're pushing. Oh, it was politically activated, or what's the word? Politically
It was a
motivated.
political, yeah.
You know, so why does this have to do anything with politics? And he's not a politician. You know what I'm saying?
I can answer that
I
one.
have no idea.
Like if the reports are true, now I have to stipulate that because ongoing stuff. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not gonna get sued on saying some bullshit. So what the facts said from what we hear, from what the feds say right now on 9/24/2025. You feel me? That dude put some stuff on the cases that was politically oriented, like as in like the trans activist stuff or whatever. That's what they say. That's why I heard. Not as of September 24th, 2005, year of our Lord. Shit, you ain't gonna get me like that. Hell no. It changed like, hey man, hey Boogie, hey, that was some bullshit they told us, man. That shit changed.
Right.
But yeah, in the ice, what happened down here? There was a dude, another one. I don't know the full detail, but he had something on the shell cases too, shooting up, and he shot immigrants, illegal immigrants and stuff, which is crazy.
Well, shit. After that machete shit, I think anybody would have got hit.
Man.
That machete shit was crazy, bro. I watched that.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh yeah. That's another look, man. It's getting tricky out here, man. Like the situation happened in Charlotte. That girl didn't do nothing to that. No. Did you hear anything different? I ain't heard nothing different. Cause
I have heard they were paid actors. Somebody said they were paid actors, but that's alleged.
Oh, I mean, come on, man. That's too high. That's too big to hide right there, man. They'll pay.
Well, think about it. Think about it though. A political refugee in a democratic city. Basically, she got she migrated here from
Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly. And then she gets shanked up by your stereotypical black man, a black man with dreads, no job, a former,
right.
That just looks motivated, bro.
He got arrested 14 times. He didn't know long bid. That's weird. That one was weird too. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit looks politically motivated.
An illegal immigrant, like they don't hold them.
I
think he's a citizen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about? My bad. Go ahead.
A guy said they saw him on the train at my job. They said they saw him on the train. They spoke about it, and yeah, it's just weird, bro.
Shout out to the baby, now, man, because they will give him shit for like doing the whole GoFundMe, like doing the video and everything. I thought that was dope, man. Like that kind of brought the room together because
I don't understand why they was mad at him because life imitates art, art imitates life.
Yeah, I
that was
thought
something to be paying attention to, and he was bringing attention to it. So why would you make him a villain in that?
I look at it like this, like, man, that dude doing that. I got locks. Look, man, I got locks. I'm a big old dude. I don't want. And now you put because like people get so manipulated by media in general. You know what I mean? One thing bad happens. Somebody look. I look like that dude, and then next thing you know, they looking at me like, man, hold on, you on that type of time? Probably so. But like I said, like damn, like we gotta be more. that's when you gotta be more mindful. Brothers, hey, we gotta be more mindful of this shit. That wasn't normal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say your stereotypical black man. Like that's
Yeah.
a stereotype, bro.
Of anything, a brother would probably try to holler, might do that, but like he just outright did. I'm like, where'd that come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that situation, I'll say it.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah, I really don't know what the hell's going on, but what I do know is that I can't believe it until my eyes see it, and I'm talking about right in front of me. So a lot of this stuff, it just, I'm just reacting. It's like that's what I've been saying lately. I'm just reacting, bro. I ain't even, I wasn't there in Utah. I wasn't on the train in Charlotte. I wasn't out there in Dallas. Shit, man. A lot of this stuff starting to look. I already said it. Donald Trump is like a member of Wu-Tang, bro, because he bringing the ruckus straight up and down.
I mean, he is pulling the curtain back. That's one thing that is being accomplished. Like a lot of people that decided, and I would say it in the context of a lot of people decided to, I guess, be zombies because the truth has always been in front of us. But for some reason, whenever he's in office, people start to see the crack and the lies. And
I got something.
They start making changes.
Let me show y'all. Hey, are we gonna end on this?
Okay, good. Because I was about to say I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, this just hit up. It's about.
And it's only 10 o'clock in Texas, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm about to lay it down.
He was a CIA. He was. It's not talked about yet, but it'll soon come out that he was a CIA. He was a CIA. He was a CIA.
Duh.
A lot of other people. He's not protected.
This dude, he runs the FBI. He was an investigator for just to investigate Epstein, and he just talking out. I don't know. This might be a plant. Don't get me wrong. I'm just showing what the leak said. This came out today. All right, Boogie don't. We reacting. So I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there. He's protecting
himself.
Hell yeah.
So word on the street, President Clinton health is really bad right now. Word on the street.
Whose health?
I'm just saying. Word on the street.
You said William Clinton.
Yes. Yeah.
Dub, man. Listen, I've been on stuff like this all for a long time. I'm gonna say about 20 years. I've been just into conspiracies. But why can't people see that this is the distraction? This is the biggest distraction right now. We want the list. Why can't we see the list?
But the thing that's across the screen right now, I've been saying to people, but again, they want to do the lazy thing and say, "Oh no, it's because Trump is protecting himself." The thing is, they could have been if Trump was protecting himself, couldn't they have arrested his ass with the proof that they so-called had before he got into office?
That's all.
But look, he still got pictures. Their videos and pictures are coming out heavy right now of him hanging with this guy on a regular basis. And I'm gonna say allegedly.
Again, I could have took a picture with R. Kelly and said I was sexually assaulted and got some money.
No, but look,
just because you take a picture with somebody don't mean you doing everything with that person.
We talking about in front of a whole bunch of little kids though. Like he taking pictures staring at the little girls, like allegedly, like that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. That's a weird ass picture to me.
And we gotta be careful on that because AI, you got a lot of people don't like Trump. You gotta be careful of that one, man. I hear what you're saying.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta be real, but
because the older pictures that I've seen, they were at parties where adults were.
Yeah,
they were out and about like there was networking events.
Okay, I got y'all, and that's cool. So let's just scrap that. Let's just say that don't exist. Let's just say that was a fake picture.
No, I ain't gonna say it's a fake one. I'm just saying, hey.
I'm just saying we gotta know the real from the fake. That's all.
Okay, so let's just say that that's a fake picture, or that's whatever picture it was that I saw. Why is this being generated right here then with this Glenn Prager guy? Like, why is this a conversation now? Okay, so there's a reason behind it. It's just not just because it's false, you know what I'm saying, or it was some other type of party. It's just like when it comes to P. Diddy, like, yeah, charges getting thrown out, but that doesn't mean that it didn't, you know. So I just think that
Put more charge on them.
Oh no, I completely agree with that because again, the industry has always been sick and demented in this way.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else too.
Go ahead.
Y'all, if I really could have a personal conversation with y'all, I'll show y'all some other shit that'll have you like, whoa, and like we just gotta take it for what it is. That's why I say I don't pick the left or the right, bro. I don't pick the independent. I don't pick none of that shit, bro. I'm not going against black people. I'm not none of that, bro. I'm not doing none of that because I just feel it. It's like an intuitive thing, bro. Like I see it from a different perspective. Yeah, for real.
And to be honest, I ain't going against my own people either. I'm looking at all the angles. So
there's always a bigger picture. It's something always beyond race. Although we do have a sense of community that has been lost. I don't know what the hell happened to it. But at the same time, it's like everything ain't about race for real. It is about class, whether you're in the upper class or the lower class. Because money don't give a fuck about what color you are. They don't.
All right, let's go through this one so we're gonna let it down. All right, this is crazy. I'm just gonna let it see out. We're just gonna see what he says and see what will come up. We might be talking about this this weekend anyway. So let's see what come out of this. All right.
But he's protecting a lot of people because Trump's now saying it's a hoax of the case, like a hoax or something. I mean, come on, it's not a hoax. He's been on the plane, many times. It's just he was never on the plane with the kids. I've seen the itineraries and I've interviewed all the victims. There's never been an instance where Trump was on a plane with these kids and a rape occurred. But that can't be said for Clinton, and it can't be said for others. While the Clintons were on the plane, while Bill Clinton was on the plane, there were rapes that occurred.
Overheard at Phoenix Airport on September 8th, 2025. A senior Justice Department investigator.
Why would you just be talking about that in the airport? That's number one. But some people are dumb, but I don't know. I'm iffy on that.
Thank you for my next topic.
I understand that, but then some people do say certain things in public spaces because they're not going to be in a closed space with somebody they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like they're passing this information along, so there has to be a certain type of trust built. So they will meet you out in public first.
And here's the bigger question: how good the chick look that's talking to him? Because Boogie, you notice when them things stinging, everything looking good, and you might and they flirting.
Keep your mouth shut for shit.
Hey, I'm not speaking for myself, but I know motherfuckers is all running in the mouth. Yeah, we used to do this, we do this. Man, shut your motherfucking ass. You don't know who she is. Nah, man, yeah, she cool. She come with us. Nah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this though. Look, I don't give a damn what she looked like. If a man saw something or he heard something and he know it to be fact, he gonna find some way to get that information out to somebody, bro, because it's irking at him. And now he's looking at those people side-eyeing them. You get what I'm saying? So it don't even matter who the hell he could have been talking to a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's scared. He's like, yo, this ain't what I thought it was. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, shit ain't what you think it is, bro. Like, it's so many different reasons why we don't have to believe it. But what if? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's where I be at with it. Like, what if, bro? Like, what? It is too many. It's too many. Just like the all of the capitals across America and other countries. You got Australia, you got United Kingdom, you got DC, all of the capitals, they all stand for something different. Go research that shit. Like I be on a lot of different shit, bro. I don't look at shit from a media standpoint. I always got to go a little further with it, bro. I do. I always got to go a little further with it.
You can't go through with the media standpoint because the media is hiding a lot. They're getting paid to push the propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting paid to bury certain parts of the story so that they can create the narrative.
Yep.
But like I said, shout out to James O'Keefe for getting this out. Like I said, he ain't that, he independent media, but like it all media's media. I get that. I'm gonna go through this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
these are the things that get buried. So again, they can push a narrative.
Yeah. See.
A lot of other people that were.
How about this whole Epstein thing that's like going on?
I worked on that case. I used to interview all the victims, and my picture was 20 to 30 victims, in Palm Beach that I was interviewing and dealing with and stuff like that. And then we go ready to go to trial, and they would flip. Epstein would just pay them off, and they were just like these little kids. They pay off their family. They're all broke kids and poor families, so you pay them off like anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000. Nothing in that guy's world.
Prager there describes how the victims that he interviewed were paid off by Epstein right before going to trial. Prager has worked as an investigator inside the Department of Justice for over 20 years.
According to Prager's LinkedIn About page, it says that during the tenure at DOJ, Prager served as an inspector overseeing sensitive investigations involving major DOJ components, including the FBI, DEA, Bureau of Prisons, U.S. Marshal Service, ATF, and the U.S. Attorney's offices. This seems to corroborate what Prager told us.
He was tasked with interviewing Epstein's rape victims and investigating flight logs. On his backpack in the airport, we spotted an embroidered...
This is a little bit too spot on, but I'm not surprised. Like a lot of feds, they'll flaunt their shit, like they bags or their hats and everything. So I ain't gonna say it's too far off, but like, you would think he'll be more, I can't talk right now. Inconspicuous. I can't talk today. God damn.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, I don't know why. At work, it didn't want to come out right. I'm tripping today. What y'all think?
Play it in 1.5, 1.7.
It's almost, it's halfway.
FBI patch, which caught the attention of our citizen journalist.
I'll tell you this, because no, it's not talked about yet, but it soon come out that he was a CIA agent.
He was a CIA.
He was a CIA.
Although many have suspected it to be the case, this is the first time a Department of Justice official has confirmed that Epstein worked for the CIA and is a foreign asset.
So DOJ was settling the case, and they were just letting him, do house arrest, and they minimized his arrest. Part of that is because all the victims kept on flipping, and they didn't have anyone to go to trial with. More importantly, part is they didn't want to go after him. He's an asset for the United States and Israel for the CIA. I just know that's what it was, and that's why he was so involved for this. And people turn a blind eye about all this garbage that he was doing in the United States. He'd get a lot of secrets. More about Israeli stuff than anything else. I mean, he was doing stuff for Israel and the United States. He was working for both.
Glenn Prager, the Department of Justice investigator on the Epstein case, then talks about whether President Trump was involved. Many are trying to tie Trump to Epstein, but what Glenn Prager says is that Trump wasn't present during the inappropriate sexual behavior that he was investigating. But Prager does say that Bill Clinton was. Backed up by his experience interviewing the victims and reviewing the Epstein Lolita Express itineraries, quote, they killed the Epstein list to protect the Clintons.
But they claim that,
I actually believe that. That's believable.
That's been the narrative too. That's already been the narrative. That's already been. And think about what they're basically saying right here on this. They're saying Trump wasn't there, but Clinton was. Like, come on, man.
It's been said Clinton been in there for a minute, but like, I could believe that. Think about it like this too, because Clinton is one of the reasons why how he got a lot of his big time like deals and everything under the Clinton time in a way with the Trump stuff, and they were cool until they were pretty much cool. You could argue they probably still cool, right? As you know how that shit work. That's believable. Now, him not being involved in everything, I mean, that depends on if you like him or not. But I can see that kind of being like a deal being made because, like, without Clinton being around, Hillary probably would have beaten Trump at that time. You know.
Well, it was never meant for her to win. It was already meant for him to win, in my opinion. You know, like that's what did I say? Wu-Tang, bring the ruckus. All right. It was already designed for it to go the way it's going, man. You still got people look how they blaming each other right now for things that's going on in the country. They just pointing the finger. This ain't nothing but another form of pointing the finger. Like
you're right.
You know?
You're right. Because
Trump's involved in the rapes and all that stuff. He wasn't. I mean, I've seen the agendas, I've seen the itineraries, and I've interviewed all the victims. There's never been an instance where Trump was on a plane with these kids and the rape occurred. But that can't be said for Clinton, and it can't be said for others. I remember that it was being killed because I know Clintons were on there. And
the Clintons were on there.
100%. And while the Clintons were on the plane, while Bill Clinton was on the plane, there were rapes that occurred. And that's what I'm saying. Trump, although as many flights as there were and all that kind of stuff, and on the island and all stuff, he was never there during a single alleged rape. But Clinton for sure, and that's where the big cover was.
The Department of Justice investigator inside the Trump Justice Department says that while Trump may not have been present during the crimes that Prager investigated, it is clear that Trump is, quote, protecting a lot of people.
I don't know what's new that I've never seen that he's so hesitant to now show what's going on. And releasing all those files is good. I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there, but he's protecting a lot of people.
The citizen journalist boarded American Airlines Flight 1634 and landed in D.C. Monday at 8 o'clock at night and proceeded to go to dinner with this man, this DOJ investigator, at a restaurant called Blue Duck Tavern. Glenn Prager dislikes the fact Trump said the Epstein scandal is a hoax, but he also says, according to the evidence from his investigation, that Trump is not covering up for himself.
Trump's now saying it's a hoax, of the case like a hoax or something. I mean, come on, you know it's not a hoax. He says a lot of stupid stuff. He's been on the plane, many times. It's just he was never on a plane with kids. People want to tie it to him and say he's covering up for himself, but he's not.
Now, this is a very good thing for President Trump and seemingly exonerates him from many people who claim that he was doing something inappropriate himself. This dinner went on for an hour and 45 minutes as this Department of Justice investigator revealed things to a stranger that the leadership of the FBI and the Department of Justice has not. Prager revealed more information about Trump's hesitation to be fully transparent with the Epstein case, gave us some details.
You know what? Thinking about it, this could be, he could be taking one for the team because he about to get up out of there.
Bingo.
Yeah, he taking one for the team.
Hey, you on your bed or whatever the case may be, and on top of that, hey, humiliation, it's gotta happen. Everybody go through it. You know what I'm saying?
He's already said that. He said people be calling him behind the scenes saying, I got to talk about you. I got, do your thing. I do. He's always been that type of person. Yeah. If I got to, take the bullet for you, because I tell people all the time, Trump was not racist until he started running Republican. Before then, folks was partying it up in the Trump Towers. They didn't have a problem with using the Trump Tower. Yeah, they still do.
Now,
yes, Lord.
Now, Boogie, you probably could vouch for this. In New York, when the rap police was going around, the hip hop police, he was the only place that had the parties at, because they were shutting down all the hip hop parties. So, if you notice, my nigga, I was talking about because I said, man, it's crazy. I thought about this. No rapper said nothing crazy about Charlie Kirk. Have you noticed that?
Not even the least. No.
That's wild, ain't it? Like and you know what that tells me? Because I heard this in certain circles, especially down here in Dallas and stuff. He hung out with a lot of rappers up behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So it's remarkable. No rap, and then 50 openly said, "Hey, if y'all know y'all smart enough, don't say nothing about Charlie Kirk." He actually said that. Matter of fact, I go find that. He said that on X. Let me.
Man,
That's correct. 50 Cent not saying, telling people not to fucking troll.
Because they know damn well he wasn't raised baby. That man was coming from a Christian point of view. And I know a lot of black folks, they like to, again, spin their narrative. Oh, white people been using the Bible and Christianity for years to keep us down.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't doing that. He was holding the mirror up and saying, hey, if you do A, B, C, D, maybe you'll get the result of this. Like he literally said DEI is basically didn't earn it. You taking the place of someone who's more qualified. He said that the Supreme Court judge, I can't think of her name right now, Michelle Obama, and I want to say Ava DuVernay, but it might have been somebody else, actually bragged about
Jackson. I forgot her first name, but Jackson something.
Yeah, that I can't think of her name right now.
Katina
Kataji. Yeah, something like that. They basically bragged about being accepted through affirmative action. Now I do know why affirmative action was started. At least this is what they tell me. I don't know for a fact. That was not my era. I wasn't living there. But you took the spot of someone who earned it just because of your race and your gender. Now, I will say affirmative action. Liberal white women that wanted to get away from their husbands benefited more from affirmative action than anybody of color. Yep. But it was still put in place so that people who were qualified can actually get looked at.
But it is what it's wild. I mean, LeBron ain't saying nothing like usually everybody be saying something if he was like on that type of time. No celebrities really have been saying it other than like your usual suspects.
Yeah, 50 Cent ain't had shit to say. Shit, Oprah ain't even said shit about him.
That's crazy, ain't it?
No, it ain't crazy. They all
Gail ain't saying shit about it.
They know they not gonna go against their masters.
Man, none of them. That should tell you, like, hey, they know something we don't know on that part. They're like, man, we ain't touching none of this because that one. They either saying it ain't cool because it wasn't cool. It's called for what it is. Like you getting popped for your beliefs. It's never good for that. You know what I mean? No matter where you stand, it's just not a good situation unless you're on that type of time yet. Then you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But think about it though. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, I haven't said that tonight, but there was that. Look at the problem. Where did the problem, span from? Where did it start? It started because they knew that they could use his words to create an uproar. They knew that based on what he was talking about, all those sensitive topics, they could take it, flip it, and make everybody get upset at each other. It's like I said, bring the ruckus. Charlottesville. Think about when Trump was in office last time. We had Charlottesville and all that bull crap going on. Like it's like he's always got to be the puppeteer for things like this. You don't never really see him doing the other stuff, like all of the praising black people in public in the media and all that shit. But you do see him talking about they're criminals, they're animals. Let's lock them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you see Biden saying the same thing. Like the Democratic Party when Clinton was running was calling us super predators, calling black men super predators. Yeah. All that gets forgotten that like, oh no, they didn't mean it like that. Okay, but what Charlie Kirk said was racist.
Exactly. So.
Seriously?
All right, we got one play a little bit more on this. A little bit more than we I'll make a move.
Restaurant You may subscribe to OMG and find it on our website.
Who was like the one name?
Transparent with the Epstein case and feud between. Find it on our website.
Who was like the one name where you're like, oh my God.
Here he is. Hey there, is this Glenn?
Yes.
You work for the Department of Justice, correct?
No.
You don't work for the Department of Justice. You had a patch on your backpack that said FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, in the airport.
Yeah.
And you talked about how you interviewed the Epstein people, all the Epstein victims. Do you recall that conversation?
I didn't. Yeah. No. How can I help you?
I wanted to confirm that you, in fact, did work for the department. Hang on to the phone.
Yeah, he got on the phone. He's like, oh shit.
Glenn?
I'm not talking to you.
Well,
I don't know who you are. I'm not talking to you.
you already did speak to my friend.
Oh shit.
Now stop talking. I don't know who you are.
I'm a journalist. I need your help, sir.
I'm not talking to you or any journalist about anything.
Did you interview the Epstein victims?
I can't talk to you.
Uh-oh.
On the heels of releasing the story, I wanted to emphasize just how touching it was for me to see Erica Kirk stand on stage in front of those 74,000 people in the stadium and say that she forgives the assassin who killed her husband, Charlie Kirk. I actually took this photo standing right in front of her when she did that, and I wept. The people standing next to me also wept. In the couple days that followed since that Sunday, it dawned upon me that equally as important as forgiving those who trespass against us is for those of us, the living, to achieve justice and accountability for the bad actors behind the scenes corrupting this country. We must have a Department of Justice that is actually.
What's your thoughts about that?
Duh, man. Why can't we see that? There go your motivation right there. Cause an uproar. What are they hiding? Man, they want that list, bro. We all want the list, bro. When all week when I was doing my lives, that's all people talking about. Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, bro. They want the list.
Let me tell you something. First of all, they have the list. Why do you think it hasn't been all the shit that they have that they leak for shit to get out? That hasn't been leaked at all.
Good point.
You want to know why? Because a lot of those folks that are crying about getting a list are covering their ass at the same damn time. Which is why they're going with the lazy shit of Trump is covering up for himself. Again, they raided that man's house and his property as soon as he left the office of presidency and impeached his ass twice. You mean to tell me? And they had the list then. So you mean to tell me that all the dirt that you had on him with Epstein, you didn't arrest him? Bring charges on him for that? Hell, he already had 27 other fucking cases. You couldn't stick that either?
The Epstein list gonna look just like that Weinstein list, and it's gonna look just like that Diddy list.
I'm just gonna
it's
call
gonna
that
look
shit
like
the Pelican
all
Brief.
them lists.
That's like it's the Epstein list is the Pelican Brief.
Oh shit.
I wish I knew what that was, but it sounds good though.
You said a punch grease. What you say? What?
Pelican Brief.
Oh.
The Pelican Brief. Remember the movie, The Pelican
Yeah,
Brief?
the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see all kind of names on there, bro. That's why people shutting up. That's why people shutting up. You're like, I wonder why they ain't say nothing. That's why.
Saw a couple Shapiro's in there, man. You know, I don't know what side that Shapiro on. I don't know. I saw the phone records. I think I still got it on my computer somewhere as a PDF file.
And then look, they brought up the small hats too. We be always leaving the small hats out.
Yeah,
small.
It's a couple turbans on there too. It's all everybody participated.
And they are using this Epstein file shit to cover up other things because again, that Epstein file been in the previous administration hands.
Right.
Epstein got arrested during the previous administration. He supposedly committed suicide in prison. Supposedly, but Ghislaine is still supposedly in prison, and she's just fine.
It's supposed. Oh yeah, she getting treated like a goddamn queen in there.
And they had all the questioning that there has been. Not one time has Trump name come up to tie him into anything Epstein has been doing, because they do know that if that list comes out, a lot of folks in the government is fucked. It ain't just the Clintons.
Both sides.
He's also the sitting president, so they ain't gonna do that to no sitting president. That makes the strength of our nation look compromised.
Listen, the way they had the blanket pardons for Biden and his entire fucking family
Yep.
leads me to believe.
Hey, you just well on something. Now, Boogie, you remember Trump talked about that auto pen shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the most pardons out of any president in history. He had like 4,500 names on the pardon list.
Damn.
So you mean
And
to
his
tell me
entire family was a part of that number.
you mean to tell
So you
me?
got a family full of fucking criminals.
All right. What's worse? Not letting the list come out, or not able to have the list come out and not able to do anything about that.
Right.
4,500. You mean I guarantee you can't. I don't know 4,500 people by name. 4,500 is a crazy number. Yeah.
He got paid for every last one of them people too.
I'm trying to tell you, because again, like not one name on that list got leaked. When Epstein was alive, he didn't say anything to anybody. It was a reason why, and he's an informant, so his whole job was to snitch.
And think about this.
Seriously.
You think Epstein's the only one having type of operation like that?
I'm about to tell y'all. Yeah, look, cause
He's just been replaced.
Most definitely. And then on top of that, like they said, that's what Diddy was doing. They said Diddy was getting people in compromised situations, allegedly having something on them, so that he could take their riches. He worked for the FBI. All this is alleged. It's all conspiracy, but that's
Yeah,
the
he's
narrative.
another informant.
I bet you this is my theory on the Diddy thing. Them parties, right? I bet you there was this is just my theory. I bet you it was like a ongoing, because if you notice, some of the big stars, a lot of them they act like they don't know what's happening, all that stuff, whatever, right? I bet you the way they played it was they got the middle management of like the publicists of these people. They run through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, we got dirt on you. Now you need to spy on whoever, if they get out of line on want to do some different record deal or want to go on their own or whatever. Hey, you let me know what they doing, or we're gonna let it come out that you got ran through by this and this person. You know, because like think about it, if you middle management, you just trying to make it. At that point, you're trying to make it. You're trying to, get. Hopefully, you won't get a part of like some type of the big name celebrity team, like a Beyonce or somebody like that. And then you can pretty much do your little bid on there, like it's jail. That's fucked up. Like you do your little thing. The next thing you know, you go like put that money together. You got that resume. You go create your own little like publishing house, not publishing house, but like a whole agency or some shit. You can start. That's how a lot of these motherfuckers get the agencies and shit. By like, yeah, I used to be a manager for Frank Sinatra. Now I got agency type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my theory. Like, that's probably what's been going on for years. Because how can every celebrity believe in one thing and scared to say the opposite?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody believe. You mean tell me all y'all Democrat now? I'm saying that. I'm just making an example. All y'all.
Right.
Where that happened? How nobody like got different opinion. There's no debates openly. Y'all all saying the exact same thing. Y'all, and now it's always the current thing. The media's pushing. It's a little weird. So, I don't know. That's my theory on that. It's only a theory. All allegations. I don't know anything. I never been to a Diddy party. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know nothing about about that. But I'm tired, and I think we pretty much done on this because he's just talking. We don't have to go. We already saw the meat and potatoes of that. Anything y'all want to add before I, make a move?
Good night.
Saga continues.
Oh yeah, the saga continues. All right, bet. Y'all take care. Like, share,
Salute, bro.
subscribe.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and put a comment on. Y'all take care.